Gamers, hello, hello. Wait for it. Ooh. It didn't do the thing. Oh, there it is. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Already seeing some glitches in OBS, so that's so fun. Hello, gamers. How's it going? Let me pull this back up so you can actually look at something. Hello, hello, everybody. How's it going? I just shaved. I'm so clean. Ready for the second edition of Criius Gaming Sunday Scrims. My graphic actually makes sense this time. I need to make more of these overlays so it doesn't just say Sunday Scrims. You should be able to see this now. Look at this friggin' car. Ooh, let me put on the Criius wheels too. I got these wheels when we did the pack opening last week, or 2 weeks ago, I guess now. Where are they? Where the heck did they go? Can I sort by like most recent? Yeah. Look at these. There we go. The Criius wheels. Look at that. Criius car. Criius car. Woo! How's it going, everybody? I guess it hasn't been that long because I streamed during the week, but it's been 2 weeks since the last edition of the Criius Gaming Scrim streams. This is a tongue twister. Like, I'm messing this up so much, and I say it all the time. Scrim streams. It makes me want to say like strim. I don't know. Is a tongue twister. I had the ball ready. I was ready for this. I was prepared. Last time I lost it and had to do the last shot with like a cat toy ball. Zuki though coming out first with the shoot a hoop. Kind of surprised. Zuki, this one's for you. Hopefully I don't miss. Also, you guys are gonna see. Look at this. You ready? Look at this. Oh. Now it could be lit up for all I know. I lost my hat, so I'm wearing this one with a light on it. So I'm keeping it on the back because it looks funny on the front. Okay, take the shot. Ah, I missed. But I caught the ball. I didn't lose it. Criius car. Yeah, I had to show off the Criius car. My light's changing colors now? Or is it like trying to auto white balance? I don't get this sometimes. Like, I just want it to say what I set it at, because now it literally is changing colors behind me. But whatever. But what was I saying? Yeah, I want to show off the Criius car because we were hoping to showcase it in like our latest announcement. What's that on the back of your head? That's what I'm talking about. It's my gamer light. Here. Look at this. You ready? Ready to get blinded? Ooh. It's my gamer light. Is it still on? I couldn't find my hat. So I'm wearing this one. It's like our work one. You know, it's got a light on it. It's all fancy. I'm just looking at myself in OBS as I talk when the camera's right here. But my toque. You want me to wear it the right way? It's like that guy on TikTok, but he like wears the same hat and it looks so dumb. But yeah, I needed a hat because my fucking hairline suffers. But I want the light on all stream bet. Oh wait, it was on. Holy crap. That's bright. And I can like light stuff in the background. That's what I call backlighting, guys. Is that a Dorito? Okay, I'm getting off topic. We are doing viewer 1v1s. I haven't done this in so long. Create. Okay, TTV Criius Gaming. I want to make it say that like I'm not playing in this. Because I'm gonna cast them. I think it's better to like actually showcase the people playing in these instead of just like people watching me play against people. Like that's not fun. But there's no way to say that. But I made sure to put it in the description of the stream. So hopefully people who tune in will come on down. 7 minutes. Is that too long, guys? Should I have made it larger? But into the camera. Here, I'll spin around again. You guys ready? Boom. I can't even see. Alright, I'm gonna turn this thing off. It's gonna run out of batteries. This is how I know if it's still lit or not. There we go. You know, 7 minutes is plenty of time, so I'll hop in. But hey, how's everyone doing? How's everyone's week been? It was reading break for a lot of students out there, so I know it was a pretty good week to catch up, relax, maybe breathe a bit. Definitely wasn't how my week went, but I'm not a student anymore, so I don't get that reading break bliss. But now, We're back to the harsh reality coming this Monday. Let's go, boys. Mid-Dad, appreciate the support. Thank you for tuning in. I know you don't have Rocket League, but get Rocket League. Literally, I don't understand why people, well, unless you don't have like the computer or like a console to play it on, everyone should play Rocket League these days because it's free. It's literally free. No reading was done, literally, though. I don't think I read during a single reading break, but the weather in Calgary was pretty cold during the week, but then all of a sudden yesterday we got hit with 9 degrees. I was like, whoa. It's very nice, but it's very like wet and sloshy. I got like, you know, one of those like movie scenes where it's like the main character's having a bad day and like a car drives by in a puddle and it splashes them? That actually happened to me on the weekend. It was brutal. And I like turned around and gave the person who did it like the stink eye, and they were all sore. Like they were very apologetic, but I was just like, bruh, this is actually happening right now. But yeah, get in this tournament, guys. I want to cast your matches. Like, I don't see why, oh god, there isn't like a description option so I can like get people. There we go, we got a team. I have a feeling that could be Mino Weston, but nonetheless, if anything, you'll see me play Mino Weston, but I'm using all, like, I don't want to play, like, so please get other teams in here. Can we get a Mersace X Major League Brody Rocket League match? Oh, you know what? I would love to see that. I think I'd be willing to have a gentleman's wager over that kind of match, you know? A human apologetic in Alberta. Hey, don't give Alberta the bad rap. They, like, obviously, it does get a bad rap. Sanzo, what is that? I don't know my Roman numerals. Is that the 7th? That's got to be 7, right? I think. Sanzo, if you're in the tournament, we're casting your games. I'm not even playing in this. We're casting, so please stick around. We'll definitely cast your game. Usually the people that come into the stream, we'll make it a priority. Also, if you're just watching though, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Can someone give me like a follower count update? I think we've hit 100 now, but I feel like it could be really close. But yeah, 4 teams in here. I hope you guys that are joining are coming to the stream because we are casting your games for you. I'm not playing. I'm just going to watch your guys' games. So if you come in, drop us a follow, you'll get that #1 priority on the casting list, just like Sanzo there. But Sanzo, please let me know if you're actually in here so I can cast your match. But I will be dropping out. I just wanted to be in to bring up the registration. So stick around. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to cast. We're going to showcase you guys because that's what's the most important thing about streaming, in my opinion. And then after that, we'll be showcasing the real talent. Criius Gaming making its Sunday Scrim debut. We couldn't make a debut last weekend or last Sunday, but this week we'll be taking on the fine folks over at Velocity Esports. Now, for those of you who don't know, we actually will be playing Velocity Esports in the BLCS like tomorrow, the next day. So this is going to be a good precursor for that. Velocity, they got a really good roster, but I'm pretty confident in our team. And apparently there's been some banter going on behind the scenes. So be sure to stick around for that one, kicking off at 7 Mountain Standard Time. And then coming up at 8 Mountain Standard Time, we've got an all-collegiate clash between University of Lethbridge and the University of Manitoba. I want to see lots of hype for that. I'm super excited to see these teams. I've actually never seen like UofL or UofM in action. So I'm pretty stoked for that. And Criius Gaming Zone, Zuki will be representing University of Manitoba in that match. So a familiar face. First time seeing Zuki on stream in a while. I'm pretty excited for it, if I'm being completely honest. Hope I'm going up against Jordan. That would be fun. I would enjoy that one. I know Jordan's got a lot better at Rocket League, and probably even better than me at this point. I don't know about you there, Mino Weston, you keyboard user, but that's the thing. If I had to play, which I won't be, I would have to play on my keyboard, which would just be a disaster because I don't have enough USB inputs on my computer to actually get everything going that I want to. I need to get an extender or like an adapter for more. I just haven't really gotten to that yet. But nonetheless, Zuki on stream. I'm excited. It's been a while. You know. I know. Like you've been putting in some clips. The mechanics have been there, but it's gonna be our first time seeing you in action on the Criius channel in how long? Like it's definitely over like a month for sure. But I'm pretty stoked, and I have no idea like how good UofM will be compared to UofL. Like I have no prediction there. Zuki on stream, I love it. Chat is hyped to see Zuki on stream. That gets me real hyped too. And on top of that, between our first and second game, we're going to have some fun content up for you guys. We'll be showing some highlights from last weekend's Scrim streams, which are pretty good. You know, I think there was some really good matches. We had a 5-game series and a 4-game series, along with a couple last-second goals to tie or win the game. It was an exciting night for some scrims, for sure. So be sure to check out those highlights between the game. And as always, Cooking with Dylan, our little external cooking show for you Rocket League players that need to make sure you eat and keep yourselves healthy. Dylan's got some great cooking tips that take under 2 minutes to make. Easiest meals you can out there, and I believe today we'll be talking about grilled cheese. So if for some reason you don't know how to make grilled cheese, be sure to stick around for that, because it'll be interesting. All right, I need to leave this tournament. Oh, we got the whole squad in here. We got all the Criius crew. I love it. I love it. Also, I'll be no, Mino Weston will not be casting today. That is not true. He's dropping fake news in the chat. Do not believe a word he says. Yeah, we got Jordan, we got Gaugan, we got Mino Weston, and at least another team in this one. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked, guys. We got a lot in store tonight. Got some great matches, like I said. And we also finally... Oh, wait, no, I didn't miss that follow. Sanzo, I did catch that. I don't want to miss anything. I want to be better than that. Also, I should figure out how to make chat stay up for longer, because I was saying that last stream and then I just didn't do it. Mino Weston will not be casting, though. That is completely fake news. We have the fantastic Gaugan casting for us tonight. Literally one of the best casters I've ever seen, ever heard. Honestly, I think they should be part of like how they're not tied to like the RLCS yet blows my mind. Like, it's some of the best casting I've ever seen. And we are so grateful that Gaugan has opted in to cast for us on a pretty last minute notice as well. So huge shout out to Gaugan, and make sure you go check out their channels as well. Follow them on there. Sanzo is manager for Velocity, by the way. Thank you. I was very curious. That is good to know. Thank you so much, Sanzo, for tuning in. I'm excited to watch Velocity play. I know I want a little bit of revenge because I'm pretty sure you guys beat us in the Winter Classic. But great crew over there at Velocity Esports too. Okay, I have to spectate Jordan versus my brother. Like, this match has been hyped up. I have to. I'll definitely get to this one if this one ends earlier. But I feel like maybe we should set up a voting system, chat. Like, I don't know. I need a mod to probably help me with that. But just like vote on who we'd be casting. But hey, we got it. Marcus has been talking a big game. So I think we need to see how this one pans out here. And I'm just going to keep it like this if you guys don't mind. That way we could just keep seeing what the chat's saying. You can still see the game and all that stuff. But let me know if you guys would rather the full screen. But I think this is pretty good overall. Also, please let me know if there's any audio discrepancies, video discrepancies. Also, just like reach out to us on our Discord. I don't know, I could put this in quickly. But if you have any questions, concerns, I don't think there's too many new folks in the stream yet. But if you do have any questions, concerns, ideas, please reach out to us on any of our social media platforms. Come on, guys. I want to spectate. Major Atties. I'm so bad at names. Majorities? Like, just like with a Y? Thank you so much for the follow. I see that you're in the stream here. I would love to have spectated your game, but I just have already promised to check this one out. New prediction. Did you actually figure that out? Like, I think it'd be cool if we voted who we would spectate, because I feel bad. I'm guaranteed to have to not include somebody. But it's still not letting me spectate. Do you guys know if there's like an issue going on? Jordan having technical difficulties. Well, then maybe we'll get into this one. I don't know why I can't spectate yet, guys. I'd love to get in there. Y'all can predict with channel points who you think will win. Thank you, Zuki, for doing that. That's kind of cool. And if Jordan's having technical difficulties and majority actually came and tuned in, I gotta do it. Wait, why is it just switch team? It should be spectate, right? Oh my gosh, guys. There we go. Spectate. There we go. And I said it correct, just like I said. All right. Jordan game working soon. Okay, well, in the meantime, we're going to feature our awesome caster, Gaugan, versus Majority. Let's go. We're in. It's 1-0 for Majority. Let's work on the casting. All right. Kicking things off here. Majority looking to play it off the air. Just unable to capitalize there. Now Gauguin going back on the offensive, off the wall, but in a clean open spot of Gauguin with the unfortunate miss. Probably need to get back and get some boost, but Majority also on the lower end of the boost availability. I don't know the term I'm saying. Going for the, was that a reset? I don't know, guys. Tell me if that, I can't join either. Well, that's unfortunate, guys. This could be our final then, right here. Majority taking on Gauguin, up the field. Pretty clean angle, but just unfortunately not able to get the shot on. But now on the rebound, gets the shot away, but not that much space, but able to redirect it into that top corner. Majority taking a 2-0 lead in this match. No idea what your guys' ranks are. I don't even know Gauguin's rank, so I have no idea how this is going to pan out. But Majority opting to leave the kickoff to Gauguin, but controlling the ball on his own end, looking for a play. Gauguin able to make the defensive play now with a bit of space to work with, and is able to just capitalize and put that right into the empty net. The patience game paying off for Gauguin in this one. Also, I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm going to skip the replays. I feel like we don't want to waste our time. Tournaments are bugged sometimes. Well, keep me updated on that, but in the meantime, Majority now trying to regain that 2-goal lead from earlier. Gauguin, though, with other things to say about that, but an unfortunate miss in the air leaves the net open, and Majority able to capitalize on that one. This is the thing I don't get about Rocket League. It's like one mistake, and it's just open net. Like, there's no room for error, especially in ones. Now, 3-1 here. Gauguin getting the demo on Majority, but having to go back to play the ball. Now, with a bit of space, Majority wins out on that challenge, though, and now Gauguin needing to regroup. Majority also needing boost, so the ball's going to kind of stay around for a little bit now. Majority with the shot on target, but Gauguin is there for the save. Gauguin now playing it up the field. Majority has to get back on 0 boost, but able to redirect it out of the path of the net. Now Majority with boost to work with and a bit of time and space. Tips it up and flips it into the back of the net. That was sheer brilliance there. I don't think I could score a goal like that ever, if I'm being completely honest. All right, 4-1 now in this 1v1. Reminder, the first one to 7 goals will be the winner, or until time runs out. Those are the 2 win conditions here. And Majority just making absolute plays here off the wall. Once again, just unfathomable stuff from my point of view. I cannot imagine doing that. 5-1 now, Gauguin winning out the kickoff as Majority opts to leave it. Time and space now off the wall. Gauguin, though, back on defense. Clear path onto the goal here. And Gauguin getting one back. We have a 5-2 game on our hands here. Plenty of time to play. Looks like this one may be going the distance, depending on how these next couple of minutes go. Majority winning out on the kickoff there. Gauguin needing to get back to get some boost. Off the wall. And the double tap. Sheesh. Oh my god, I'm so cringe. Alright, but Gauguin able to make the save. Needing to get back, though. Majority with a bit of time. Full boost off the wall. Let's see what he does here. Cheeky little play, but Gauguin there to win out in the air. And now a bit of space to take it back the other way. Looking to take time with it. Gauguin off the wall, but unfortunately not getting the redirect that they were looking for. And Majority has the open net. That is dirt nasty, those flicks. Like, is there a specific term on that one, or is that like I don't want to define it as something it isn't. I'm also curious to see what Majority's rank is. Like, that was pretty insane, if you ask me. 6-2 now, a minute 42 left. Gauguin needing basically 5 goals in a row to take this away, as Majority is 1 goal off that 7-goal cap. And now Majority taking it off the wall. Not going to be quite on net, though, or is it? Gauguin up for the save, but just not quite the redirect that they were looking for. And just like that, Majority takes this one 7-2. And Diamond 3. Pretty freaking good. Pretty good. I don't think I could do that. I think on Grand Champ 3 and 2s. Well, there you go. The mechanical prowess showing. And yeah, great game overall. A Majority moving on to the finals. And I don't know if Marcus and Jordan have figured out their match here. Let's see. Oh, they have Vertical Rooster Jordan up 3-1. Let's see how this one's going. All right, here we are. 3-1. It's been a pretty low-scoring game with 1:20 left in this one. Mono Weston versus Vertical Rooster, the other co-founder of Criius Gaming here. Mono Weston looking to take it down the other way, but Jordan is there on the defense. I'm not sure what the tail of the tape has been prior to this, but both pretty even in shots. I don't understand. Oh, never mind. That makes sense. Looks like Mono Weston just hasn't been able to play the defense that he needs. Now they're playing it off the wall. This is and missing in midair, and Jordan can just take it the other way. Mono Weston getting stopped. Oh, but Jordan missing, hitting the post. Oh my God! I figured out how to start polls and predictions. I love to hear that. We could even maybe look at doing that for the first game. I guess you're playing in the second game, so maybe Jordan would have to take care of that, or I could because I'll be off stream. But that is awesome. I love to see it. And we'll be running another Viewer 1v1 tournament after this. We do have the time, but Mono Weston out of nowhere finding the goal. Absolutely cracked. Oh, I just won the 50. Calculated. Definitely calculated. Showtime. 23 seconds. We have a 1-goal game on our hands. This is competitive. All right. Mono Weston winning on the kickoff. There's a chance. But he missed. Oh, my God. Mono Weston needing to win on the defensive here. 10 seconds. Not looking good as he has no boost, and Jordan stealing it right in front of him. Playing the safe game. He needs to get it off the ground. There's a chance, but no, not enough time at the end of the day for Mono Weston to take that one away. Your casting skills are on point. Thank you, Majority. You know, I don't do this regularly, but thank you so much. Appreciate that, and glad we're able to like showcase your games. That's what we care about here, and that's what's important myself. Keep telling myself I need more ones, but I hate it. I can't play ones. I get styled on, and I'm just like, I feel defeated, you know? Like, I just can't do it anymore. All right, on to the finals. Majority versus Vertical Rooster. I think we have a funny feeling who's going to take the W in this one. I'm Diamond 3 there. Yeah, I'm Diamond 1 in everything. And then, like, golds or plat in ones. But that's still very insane. I don't get how you hit those kind of shots, those mechanics. Pretty crazy if you ask me. All right, our final match. I'm also going to create a new one quickly while I have time because we want to get it started as quickly as possible. 6:40. Let's do 6:35. What time is it right now? My clock's wrong. Let's do 6:40. Should still be enough time before our matches actually start. All right. And now if I go here, where'd it go? Okay, thank goodness. Majority already off to a 1-0 lead. New prediction up for finals. Oh, this would be your chance to make some money if you if you want more channel points for shooting hoops. I wish I could make a prediction. Because I have a pretty fair amount of channel points for Criius on my personal. Hello. We are running Viewer 1v1s. Majority absolutely styling right now, doing all the tricks. Versus Jordan, Vertical Rooster. Tough miss, but it's not finding the back of the net. 1-0, 1 minute in. Jordan appears to be holding his own here. Majority now looking to go for the cheeky double tap dunk, and he hits it. Wow, that is some clean Rocket League right there. Let's see this. I want to see this again. Doinks, and just a quick touch off Jordan there as well. Absolutely calculated. Set up the predictions. Jordan, we believe in you over here at Criius Gaming. Never say never. This dude, Majority is putting on the absolute styles. This guy has got Tekkas, top bins Tekkas, F2 freestylers looking. The ball, staying in Majority's end. Jordan going for the off-the-wall play, almost hitting it, but not quite there. Now Majority taking it up, gets a doink, but Vertical Rooster is there faking in the chat. Jordan looks to put that on net, but Majority is there for the save. Still only 2-0, almost 2 minutes into this match. Majority now playing off the wall, getting the touch, but not quite on target where they were looking for. But able to play it off the wall and off the backboard. But now Jordan looking like he has the open path on goal, but doesn't quite get the touch he's looking for. Majority able to recover. Still only 2-0, 2 minutes and 45 seconds into this match. Doing some cheeky little tricks, I don't even know what to call that. But Jordan there for the save, tries to go for the touch, but Majority is there to keep it in Jordan's end. Up now for the touch, and just the cheeky tap to put that into the back of the net. 3-0 at the halfway point in the match. I feel like a better prediction for this one would be, does it go the full 5 minutes, or does Majority score 7 goals before? That would be a good prediction. Like, that would be a fun way of looking at it. Jordan now looking to make an attack happen, but not quite able to get it over top of Majority. Having to pedal back now, and unfortunately missing the touch. Majority once again finding the back of the net on that one. Quickly, I just want to say thank you to everybody for taking the time to tune into Criius Sunday Scrims. As I said, we have some absolute high-level banger matches coming up later, casted by the very own Gauguin, an absolute legend in the Rocket League scene, and literally one of the best casters I've ever seen. Like, it is unreal. Totally unreal. So I'm super, super excited to welcome Gauguin onto the caster desk. I'm so hyped about that. 4-1. Oh, wait, Jordan scored. I just missed that because I was hyping up Gauguin. But here we go. 4-1 for Jordan, finding the back of the net. 2 minutes left in this one, but Majority with the time and space to work with and just puts that top corner. I'm guessing this one will be over before that final minute mark, but Jordan holding his own, putting up a really good fight in this one. All right, Jordan winning out on the kickoff here in the other end. Can he capitalize on it? No, unfortunate miss from Jordan. Majority has all the time and space to work with, but looks like he's going for the stylish play, unable to find exactly what they were looking for, and now back into their own end. Jordan with something to work with here. Weird touch. Looks like it's on net, and this one could be going in. Majority just absolutely putting on the style points and putting that in the back of the nets. Jordan having a tough go here. Look at that. Look at that drift. That's clean. Oh, I put it on auto cam. Whoops. Wow, no clear bias at all. Barely acknowledges Jordan's goal. I've got a special invite for you after this match. Okay, I'll see what that entails. 6-1 here, though. I did start another tournament, but we'll see who's actually joined. Jordan going for the play. Majority just with the absolute demonstration of control here. Oh my god. This is a violation. And tipping it over Jordan with 1 minute left. Majority playing with their food at this point. Jordan saying, I've had enough. Going for the demo. Can he turn it into anything? Less than 45 seconds. This bet that I proposed might actually have been closer than I thought. And Jordan getting the touch. Is it on net? No. Can Jordan get up for it? No, he cannot, unfortunately. And it's back the other way. Looking like this could be the winning goal. Majority going for another style points goal. Looking like the NBA dunk contest out here. Jordan making the save, but it's in front of his own net. Oh my god, this is so tense. And now Majority looking to seal it off with the drift play. And that is all she wrote in this one. 7-1 for Majority. GG's. And Majority, thank you for coming on out. It was a pleasure to have you here, and please feel free to stick around if you have the time. We have some awesome Rocket League coming up later. But in the meantime, I'll see what Zuki is talking about here. But also, I should see how long till our next tournament is set to start. In a minute, oh my god. I feel like I need a lot more time for these. There's 2 teams. Mr. Zuki. If you leave your current club I will invite to the official Criius in-game club. I think we made one because we didn't want people to think we were good. All we've got is Mino, Weston, and Zuki. Like, we made a Criius Gaming Academy one. So when people, like, especially when we were in the IGL, we didn't want people to think that we were, like, good. Or, like we didn't want people to think that we were trying to be legit, because Jordan and I are literally low diamond. But I'd be down to switch back in, just so it's easier to do stuff. We have 2 players in this tournament, guys. But we will be getting into the actual content, or the actual gameplay, very soon here. Mino, Weston versus Zuki. Zuki, I want to see some style points goals in this one. I want you to, like, humble my brother. You have to go to profile, manage club. Okay, I'll do that after this match. We have 1 match. You know what? I wish that in the viewer 1v1's option, we could actually say, like, hey, we're casting your games. Because I feel like more people would want to actually join and tune in if we could say that. But we can't. I refuse to give you content. Why is that? Alright, you guys ready? No one redeemed it, but I'm just going to go for it. I don't even know where that went. Not near the net. I think we need more people to join it instantly. This was made too soon after the first one, maybe. That's very possible. I was just worried that we would, what's the term? I was worried we would cut into our scrim stream time if I did it any later. Because it's 6:40 now. And I still got to make the matches. I lost my ball. I'm a big fan. Oh my god. Mino, Weston's just... What is going on here? Are they just vibing? Oh my god. We got a rule 1 here, gamers. Let's make this all cinematic. Oh, wait. Did Mino Weston break the rule number 1 rule? The sacred rule? The sacred sauce rule? Who broke the rule 1? Cancel. Oh my god. I also think they may have removed the thing that shows how many people have joined. Really? Ugh. We'll figure this out. We're going to optimize these viewer 1v1s. And I think we're going to start streaming on TikTok too, because we want to showcase the community. Like, that's what we care about with these. I'm not the kind... I don't want to be the kind of streamer that's like, oh yeah, viewer 1v1s, and it's just my games. Because, like, that's not interesting. That's not cool. Like, I'm literally a Diamond 1 player. So I hope we can bring in more people for the viewer 1v1s going forward. I think streaming on TikTok is honestly a good way of doing that. So we'll look into maybe spending some Criius money on a phone tripod or something. But nonetheless, Zuki here playing it off the wall. I should actually cast. Doing some absolute dirt nasty things. Mino Weston able to make the save though. Still 0-0, 3 minutes and 15 seconds into this one. Zuki now, looking for the play, plays it off and just puts it top bins. Classic Zuki moment. Oh, by the way, guys, be sure to stay tuned because Zuki's going to be playing at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, representing his own University of Manitoba. I'm excited for that, and I think it's going to be a real good match. I've never seen either team play. Zuki now just doing something I could never imagine doing. Like, that is absolutely wild. Like, what do you call this? What do you call this play? The air dribble, flip, reset, doink, bonk, goal? Like, I don't know. That's pretty nuts, if you ask me. I should be skipping these replays. My apologies, guys. All right, Zuki now with a bit of time and space to work with. Mino Weston just apparently leaving his net open, accepting defeat already. If Mino Weston gets a goal, Zuki owes him an autograph. How about that? I like that wager. And Zuki scores again. Close game on our hands here, folks. Yeah, I stand by. If Mino Weston can score a goal, we'll have to coordinate a Zuki autograph. I think that's a good trade-off, if you ask me. All right, Zuki now. Mino Weston giving Zuki all the time to just do something. Not quite sure what the thought process there is. Appears all mechanics for Mino Weston have just gone out the window. despite me making an autograph go on the line. But Zuki playing off the wall, but unfortunately missing the touch. Oh my god, this is painful. This is what Milo Weston does when he knows he's beaten. Zuki now off the wall, doinking it, hitting the crossbar. Milo Weston's typing a paragraph or something. Zuki now off the wall. Going for the double tap, just not quite the angle that he was looking for. Milo Weston appearing to be doing jumps in his net. Zuki off his own wall and scores! What a shot from Milo Weston. Putting in all the work on that one. Wait, does that mean Zuki owes Milo Weston an autograph? Alright, a minute 47 left. Zuki going up with the cheeky flip reset, and it's in. Milo Weston looking pretty rough right now. And it is a 4-1 game. I will say profanity. Milo Weston, if you say profanity, you will be banned. Yo, Rocket League Arrow, RL Arrow, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Let me know in the chat how you found us. Great to have you here. Thank you so much for the follow. Stay tuned, unless you are playing tonight. I'm not 100% sure. But be sure, on God, I will say a bad word on stream. Well, banned. Hey, Arrow with the emotes. I love that. That's clean. I love that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to stick around. We have some awesome competitive Rocket League. This is the farthest thing from competitive right here. But we do have some awesome competitive Rocket League coming up in literally less than 15 minutes here. I'm personally very excited. Our first game, Criius Gaming, making its Sunday Scrim stream debut against Velocity Esports. And then later on, following that match, we have some between game intermission content. Dylan Sauter, the mastermind of cooking himself, will be teaching us how to make grilled cheese. So if you don't know how to make grilled cheese, stick around for that. Followed by University of Manitoba taking on the University of Lethbridge, an all-collegiate clash. And I'm personally very excited for this match. I love all the support we've gotten from collegiates, and we love showcasing them for you guys. They're hard-working students, but not only that, they're esports athletes? Is that the word we're going for? I think so. But they are committed to their craft while also being committed to their education. So we love all the support and participation from collegiates. Last week we featured University of Alberta and University of British Columbia. So 4-0, faking. What a fake. Faking. But yeah, super stoked to have some fresh faces on the stream this week. But if you liked who we saw last time around as well, they'll be back. They're around. Don't worry, we're just shaking it up. And Milo Weston getting a consolation goal with 6 seconds left, doing a cheeky little backflip. All right, 5-2 now for Zuki in the finals, the most competitive finals we've ever seen. Giving Milo Weston a chance, but I guess not. Milo Weston now. Oh, Zuki going for the plays. Can he get the buzzer beater? Oh, not quite. And that is all she wrote. No GG from Milo Weston. He's fuming right now. He's tilted. And you know what? Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. We don't have enough time for another viewer 1v1. I honestly thought we'd have time for more, but I always underestimate how long the games can take. But first off, thank you everybody for taking the time to tune in tonight. I'm super stoked, and I know that our teams that are playing tonight are as well. I have to set up a lobby. What time is it? Mid-dad with the shoot-a-hoop. I can do that. I threw the ball away. 1 second. Let me turn on my gamer light. Oliguin, am I saying that right? What's up? Thank you so much for tuning in, Oliguin. It's great to have you here. Let me know where you're tuning in from, if you're a player, if you're a fan. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. We have some amazing competitive Rocket League coming up for you in under 15 minutes here. Could do an open lobby game with viewers if you want. Then it's just a 5-minute game, but we could get up to 8 people in. Oh, definitely. I would be down to do something like that. I cannot wait. Me too. We're very, very excited here for these matches. Like I was saying earlier, 4 fresh teams. One of which being our very own here at Criius Gaming. There you go. Nightbot, thank you so much. We are very excited. I gotta shoot a hoop for mid dad. 1 sec. Let me turn on my gamer light for you guys. Ooh. You like my gamer light? Oh yeah, you can invite me to the club. Okay, 1 sec. I gotta find the ball. Alright, gamers. OMG, Criius versus Velocity. Yo, Lugio! Thank you so... Or wait, Luigio. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's great to see so many new viewers in the chat. Gets me absolutely hyped. Playing with some friends right now. LOL, I'm doing G. How about you? Oh wait, Random's here! I missed a lot while I was gone. Yo, just tuning in. And we just got a follow from Maliguin. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing that right. Osh is here! Oh my god! Everyone's here. I love it. Oh wait. Is Osh Volk? Or am I wrong? Please, I hate getting this stuff wrong. So let me know if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, identifying you wrong. Please, let me know. I will totally correct that. I owe a shoot a hoop, so 1 second. Hey, yo, start a Velocity chat. Excuse me, I'm biased. Okay, that's what I thought. Oleg Guin, pretty much correct. Okay, cool. Velocity boys are here. Thank you so much, Velocity boys, for tuning in. We're excited to have you here. I'm gonna shoot this hoop now. Wow, wow, wow. This is a rough night for me, guys. Okay, let's set up this lobby. Answer your Discord. Oh my gosh. What do you want from me? So many things. Mino Weston. I'm not joining your call, Mino. You are not casting tonight. Like, you are actually not. Okay. I'm going to create this lobby now. Gabo RL. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wow, the whole Velocity crew is here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the stream. We are, I've said this already, but we are so excited to have you guys be part of this and really excited to see you guys compete. Gabo, thank you so much for the follow. I love our follow sound, too. Shout out to Jordan for that. Retired NBA star. No, I need to give a detailed explanation why I lost today. I cannot do that for you right now. We have priorities. You can explain yourself in the chat if you want. Okay, so, Zuki, you recommended an arena. Yo, Random gifting a sub to Mino Weston. Mino Weston, he's the one person I don't want with a sub. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Random. We totally appreciate it. Be sure to check out Random, guys, now playing for Team Takeover. He was a super valued member to the team at Criius Gaming, and obviously we miss him, but we're totally wishing you the best, Random, at TTO, and we're looking forward to some of those matches in the BLCS. Osh, thank you for the sub. Oh my god, guys. 2 in a row. Thank you so much, Osh. Or Volk. Volk. Should I stick? Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Thank you, everybody, for all the support. We'd love to see it. Okay, I'm going to shoot a hoop for Random. But yeah, thank you so much, Volk, for the Prime sub, I believe that was. Prediction, start. Okay, I'm going to shoot this. Wow, I'm 0 for 4, guys. That's tough. Okay. Either is fine, but Volk will be IGN. Perfect. Mino Weston flexing those emotes from Random. Okay. I need to make this. Okay. Did we... Zuki, what's the best place again? I'm sorry, you did explain this. I'm just all over the place now. Like, just champions? There's so many. Yeah, we're actually playing in this stadium, guys. Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll just do this. US East. Okay. And, oh, I need to update these. We're just doing default colors now. Criius Gaming versus Velocity Esports. Do you guys like that I show this stuff on stream? Default. Criius car, though. Not a big deal. Choose grass map. Won't let me predict. Huh. But yeah, okay. Quickly, Random and Volk, thank you so much for the subscriptions. We totally appreciate that there. And we're playing best of 5. I think everything looks good here. That's correct. Is respawn time 3 seconds right? JK, we good. I just want to make sure the respawn time is right, because it was 3. Is it 3 experts? Another shoot a hoop redeemed. I love it. Click restore default. That is smart. That is 3. Cool. And then 5 games. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put this info in the chat. Alright, Scrim teams, stay tuned. I'm a bit of a mess. Oh, was it Sunday Scrim or Sunday Scrims, guys? Oh, I gotta restart. Okay. Sunday Scrim. I am so bad at this. All right. We should now be welcoming players in, but quickly, restore all defaults. Did I do it? Did I do something wrong? I should have used my other accounts so I could predict. Don't do series length. Oh, is it not broke? I just know it was. Haven't used it since. We used it last time. Let me know if I should change that, guys, because we do have a scoreboard. I'll just change it again. We got 5 minutes. Oh, I look very... Oh, wait, we have... Oh, I thought we had a hype train, but it's close. We will not make it a series length then, because I have the scoreboard that says that anyway. So we'll just do all defaults. Okay. Voltage Fusion in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, Mr. Voltage Fusion. Great to have you here. Now, I'm going to play something really cool, and then I'm going to throw it over to Gaugen, who's a fantastic caster. I'm looking forward to it, and I am just going to wait. Guys, I made this super cool intro. I'm really proud of it. But yeah, best of 5, Criius Gaming, taking Velocity Esports. I can't see what the predictions are like, but please use that function. And thank you, everybody, who took the time to tune in. I think I owe Mino West and a shoot a hoop. Gaugen casting is a huge pog. Super. We literally asked Gaugen last minute, and they were super, super kind in just immediately saying yes. Some of the best casting out there, like I've said, and we're so grateful to have Gaugen casting for us. Okay, I owe Mino West and a shoot a hoop, so I'm going to do this backwards. Boop. That didn't work. Zuki gifting a tier 1 sub to Gaugen. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Zuki, for gifting that. And welcome to the Criius crew on Twitch, Gaugen. You're already part of the Criius crew. But, you know what I mean. Thank you so much. Did we get the hype train then? Too kind. I love it. I love it. Thank you, everybody, for those subs. Okay, players are getting into the game. I'm going to run up our animation, and then I'm going to throw it over to Gaugen with the cast.
Hey, what's up? How we doing? We ready to watch some Rocket League? Brody, thank you so much for the warm welcome coming on in. How's it going, everybody? Criius crew. My name, Gaugen, and it is just about that time to get underway with the first match of the night. Criius up against Velocity. It'll be very exciting to watch. Give you a little bit of context, everybody, for this matchup and what we're looking at here. Criius, new roster. One of the first times, early times that we're getting to see them in action. Very exciting as well. Their competition along the Blackline Championship Series, among other events. Speaking of BLCS, Velocity Esports, other competitors in that area as well. And as it were, Brody touched on this a little bit before, Criius and Velocity are playing each other tomorrow in the BLCS. So, a perfect precursor here for what is to come. Very excited to see this action unfold. Gonna go best of 5 style here in this scrim and see what comes of it. I'm going to assume that maybe I'm the one giving the ready up for these players. I think we're still waiting on one more, to be perfectly fair. So hope everybody's doing well, hanging out, having a good time. I'm really excited to watch this match, honestly, because there's been a lot of hype around this new Criius roster. I'm very excited to see them play, see what they've got and the potential for this group. And what better place to watch them than in these scrims in the context of practice, because this is going to be where these teams come to us with those, experimental strats. They sort of hit to some different areas that they may not feel fully comfortable with pulling out, on the BLCS stage or what have you. However, I feel like if they do find success here, this is exactly where they can try and find that one little piece that can put them over the edge against their opponents, especially considering they're playing each other tomorrow in BLCS. Looking at Velocity as well. Velocity, the one player that immediately stands out to me, Volkenzi. Volkenzi is a player that I have seen time and time again, most frequently, I would say, on the N7 Phantoms, coming across my Indie Gaming League desk from time to time. But with this Velocity side, proving to be a strong team, at least from what I've heard. I mean, honestly, trying to glean what these teams are capable of off of what I've been talking about in pre-production with everybody associated with Criius, it's kind of hard to tell. These two teams should be a very fantastic match. And like we said, I think I'm just waiting on one more player to go ahead and join up in here before we get this match underway. We excited, everybody? Feeling good? Feeling ready for this Sunday Scrim action here on the Criius Gaming channel? Because I sure hope you are. Give you a little precursor as well to the second match of the night. We've got the University of Manitoba going up against the University of Lethbridge. Nice university matchup there. Should be pretty entertaining. University of Manitoba, obviously the team that our very own Zuki has taken to here to try and grind once again. University of Lethbridge, some new faces to the streaming world. Not that they aren't already familiar with it. However, it's great to show them some love, and we'll be seeing them towards the top of the next hour in their matchup. So I'm excited. I know you're excited. Everybody's excited. One player still waiting to get in the lobby, but we will get them in here soon and get this action underway. Gonna go best of 5 format as well, as I previously mentioned. So the scrim may continue on afterwards, but we're gonna see who can take it home in the best of 5 format. And we are getting some confirmation that we may have another player subbing in. We'll see. We're hanging out. We're absolutely having a good time. It's fine. Looking over DFH Stadium. This is my chance to, catch up, check in with all of you, the Criius fam. This is the first time I've been sort of talking with all of you pretty closely. So how's it going? Were any of you watching? There was EU RLCS today. Plenty of RLCS today. There was IEM Katowice in CSGO. Plenty going along in the esports scene. Hopefully you are enjoying a ton of that action. What favorite RLCS team? That's a really, really good question. Are we region locking it here, or are we going one per region? If I had to go favorite Rocket League team currently anywhere, I think let's go one per region. Okay, gonna start in Europe because Europe played today, and I'm gonna go with Endpoint. I think Endpoint's a really explosive roster. Love the young talent in Seiko, and I think they're a great team. North America is a tough call. I like a lot of those teams pretty closely, but I think I gotta stay with my tried and true G2. Even with the change, from taking Drees off for Atomic, G2 all the way. Other regions, a little interesting to tell. I mean, I could barrel through them real quick. APAC South, probably 3 Rats, incredibly dominant team. APAC North, probably going with Tokyo Verity. I could go on and on about this, but I think we're, maybe about time to get things underway. We may have a super sub, if you will, joining up if we do not have our last player coming in time. However, let's think. Let's try and round things out. So we hit Endpoint G2, 3 Rats in APAC South, Tokyo Verity in APAC North. Going to Middle East, North Africa, it has to be Sandrock Gaming. Hard to pick anybody else in that region. Sub-Saharan Africa, I'm a big fan of Bravado, honestly. I think we've got everybody joining up on in here. We've got Serve. I see Spooky. See everybody. We've got a pretty full lobby here. Surely we're going to get this match underway soon. Let's think. What regions do I have left? South America and Oceania. Those are the two regions that I have left. Oceania, we're going to go with... that's a tough call, actually. Oceania, I'm going to go with Renegades. You can't go against CJ. And South America, just to round it off, going to go with Furia. There you go. There are my 8 picks. All right, we got it. I think we are good to go. Surely we'll have these players ready to go shortly. I think I might be the one to give them the ready up. I just want to make sure we've got everybody that we need to. Yep, looks like we do. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give them the ready up, and we're going to hold on to our hats, buckle ourselves in, and hopefully get some Rocket League underway. As I think, we'll see. We'll see. We'll possibly see. Players loading up onto the pitch, 3 aside, and it's about that time. Zuki, Serve, and Spooky. On the side of Criius Gaming, Volkenzi, Zero, and Popo the Panda, populating the side for Velocity Esports. Let's get this underway, shall we? Best of 5. I'm really excited to see what comes through here. Again, Zuki coming in as the super sub here for Criius, just in case, as Tokyo, I think, experiencing a couple of issues, but hopefully none too pressing. A Zero centering pass. Volkenzi going to get us started 20 seconds in. It's a good push from the corner there for Zero, taking advantage of a rather slow meet on the challenge from Criius. Volkenzi just at the top of the box, waiting for that one to fall right into his hands. 1-0 here, just 20 seconds in. Volkenzi gets Velocity on the board first, but now Serve going back. Spooky demoed earlier on in that play, so that's going to slow things down for Criius. The pass doesn't quite pan out there. Spooky didn't want to jump straight up to the top of the box. Zero now looking for the back wall. Could get it off the ceiling here, stuffs it, and there's Popo the Panda to tap that one home. It's a very similar goal to the first here, Velocity, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and they've got their second here. Zero doing a lot of the work, and Popo just open space at the top of the box there. Still very early on in game 1. Velocity making a good name for themselves in the beginning. Popo with a touch out, doesn't find its way past the mid. Criius now tasked with holding on to possession here. It's a soft touch to the back wall is not going to do it. The clear is met. Zuki now high up for this one, but Zero again, the poise in the corner. It's coming in strong. Serve the centering pass attempt. Spooky shot, not on target enough. And Criius, they're close. They're on the doorstep, but gotta start getting those rotations a little bit closer on offense. It looks like they're left wanting more. Popo the Panda laces this one to the backboard crossbar. Spooky saves it away. Volkenzi for the follow-up. Denied at the top of the box. Spooky plays back into the corner here against Zero. Doesn't find it. Zero's been putting in a lot of work on this scrappy play. Speaking of, Popo deep in the box. Can't get anything going, and Zuki will clear. A little bit more time expires off the clock. Teams feeling each other a little bit. Again, we're talking about scrims here. They're playing loose, they're playing fast, trying to see whatever feels right, whatever they can't get against this side. And obviously, there's only so much analysis that Velocity and Criius can try and do in this matchup with Zuki playing as the super sub. However, still quality Rocket League here, and it's still something that they'll be able to learn from as Zuki gets the first goal here for Criius. Again, a lot of these goals finding their way to the top of the box fairly uncontested. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a hard touch for Volkenzi to make on the back wall. However, it's very solid pickup there for Zuki. And the super sub strikes first for Criius. Back wall now, 3 minutes to go. Another juicy one. Serve with a demo to set up Spooky, trying to get it under the crossbar. Zuki wants to bully it, but can't make contact. Serve now. Out towards the center, but Zuki and Spooky. Oh boy, Zuki, Spooky, just realized the conundrum there. They both backpedal for that corner boost. Now Zuki's going to try and cheat up on this one, and an excellent challenge as well. Forces it onto Zero at the near post. Popo the Panda out to Volkenzi. Quick passes connecting towards the middle of the field as these teams start to heat up a little bit on offense. Zero nearly finds it inside that near post, but Spooky will get the clear. 2:20 to go, and Serve with a shot over the top. Zuki now following through. Teams looking strong. Oh, nearly. Redirect there. It'll still make its way towards the net, but it's going to be crucial. I feel like these passing lanes have been pretty wide open. Not only that, but we're seeing a little bit of slow speed to challenge balls that make it to the back wall, and Zero takes full advantage with an even 2 minutes on the clock to put Velocity up by 2 once again. And it's just those key missed touches. That's all it takes. One small mistake. But the back wall has been heavily exploited by both sides in this game 1 so far. Would not expect that to change anytime soon unless one of these defenses really start to clamp up. Spooky nearly falls down from the heavens to get that block. Popo the Panda with centering pass that curves all the way around. Aside of Volkenzi. Serve wants this one. Nearly a good connection there. Spooky left alone in the one-on-one, but Popo the Panda sends it up high. Volkenzi looking for the backboard. Can't get it in time, though. Good to close off that avenue from Criius, but Zero wants it again towards the crossbar. Nice carry here. The bump is set, but the ball is wide. Volkenzi gets a pinch on target, and it hits the far bottom corner. 4-1 with just under a minute and a half to go. Unfortunate circumstance there for Zuki to clear through the corner. Stuck a little too true to the wall, and Volkenzi just picked it right off. 1:28. The way in for Criius right now. Closing second by second. But here's another touch to the back wall. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm not trying to act like I'm a prophet in here or anything, but when you're given back wall touches like that, goals are going to be scored. And these teams are doing a great job of capitalizing on that exact piece. But I feel like we really see a step up in this lobby once that back wall gets shut down. Because almost every single scoring opportunity I've seen so far has come off of those. You love to obviously see these players get the clean shots that come in from the midfield. But it is so evident right now that the back wall is just prime real estate for both teams here. As this one's sent off the side, Zero gonna pick that one clean. Thank you very much. 5-2 Velocity with just over a minute to go. And again, another little unfortunate touch here. Criius just, they're quick to the ball, they're quick on the draw, but the touch isn't going where they need it to go, which is the real crux of it, because you want to be fast to the touch and fast to the challenge, but you've got to make sure that you're keeping possession of the ball throughout. It's not enough just to get a fast clear and win your challenge decisively if it's just going to end up in the hands of an opposing player. Less than a minute to go now, though, and Serve will clear this one on Volkenzi. Well to do to get it moving very quickly. Zuki sends it back with just as much pace, though. As time continues to tick and 3 goals the difference, Velocity feeling more and more comfortable as the clock winds down. Volkenzi jumps up for this one, doesn't find it, but Zero's got a decent amount of time here, still manages to beat Spooky. Now Serve goes for it, Zuki on the follow-up, towards the top of the box, Michael in on its own, and what a pull there from inside the net, Volkenzi. Coming up huge to stop that goal, and now Zero the other side. It's a beautiful pass from the side wall. You've got to love the connection from Velocity moving up into the offensive zone. They don't find a goal from it, but they kill enough time to make sure that they'll win game 1. 0 seconds, ball pops up off the sidewall. See how long these players can keep it alive as Zero clears out. Zuki taps it down. Velocity Esports takes game number 1. Interesting one here. Definitely a lot left to be desired from both sides. I think they played some fantastic Rocket League, don't get me wrong, but again, you talk about the utilization of the backboard. It was prominent. It was absolutely all that these teams were looking for. Zero with 8 shots on target is very scary. You could even say that's spooky, to be quite frank, and I think it just comes down to shutting down that avenue. You talk about, you know, teams having to get a little bit more creative on the offensive push. Obviously, the backboard's working for them, but I have to imagine that the comms for at least one of these teams is trying to figure out how they can clean up that backboard defense. Because if that avenue gets closed off, I feel like the opportunities are I should be careful how I word this. The opportunities are few and far between if that backboard is shut off. You start to force these teams to go from the corners, from the middle of the field. Now, granted, Velocity had a lot of solid infield passing and whatnot, so I do think that they have the slight edge here, even if the backboard isn't an option for them. But Criius could definitely prove me wrong here. They've got another 5 minutes on the clock to do so as Velocity manages to get game 1. We get underway with game number 2. 0 now, trying to force this one. A little double up, but not immediately punished. Nobody really there from Velocity to do anything the better, so Volkenzi now playing this one out from the back wall. Spooky sends to serve. Side wall, Zuki will take over though as serve rotates out. Now serve up for this shot, but can't quite get it. Criius looking like they're starting to find their footing on offense, but still needing to make that key decision making happen that much faster on the offensive push, because it just comes back right the other way. Volkenzi cannot tuck it inside the near post though, and now sent back. Zuki in a one-on-one against Popo the Panda. Opts to go high for the follow-up shot from serve, but can't get it. Falls to Zuki at the side wall here, or Spooky rather. My goodness, first time mixed up Zuki and Spooky. I guarantee it will not be the last. Volkenzi now carries this one all the way through the corner. The rotation through, you saw that demo coming from a mile away. Popo the Panda trying to hit 0 for the shot. Zuki, what a save! Oh my. Hold it from that near post, said thank you very much. Oh, and Popo the Panda trying to send one back. Serve says no. Criius Gaming. I mean, if you're going to play defense like that the whole series, then be my guest, but oh my. Spooky now tries to send this one back. Blocked by Popo the Panda. 0 wants a nasty angle on that redirect. Volkenzi just trying to hold on to the pressure. Demoed. Talk about pressure. That's an immediate way to start applying some, and Criius could definitely do better with that. 0, nearly double tap. Volkenzi misses. Popo the Panda, awkward spot here to be dribbling, and gets punished immediately. Serves up for this. Zuki's up for this. Somebody's got to find it, and sure enough, it's Zuki. Little double commit to take that shot, but I don't blame them. Criius isn't going to get much larger of a green light than that one. And it's a collaborative effort there. Serve gets credited with the pass, so you gotta love the team play. You know, even in the attempted goal stealing. Well, not goal stealing, goal securing, let's be clear here. It's the first goal here for Criius. Popo the Panda nearly tucks one to the corner, and Zuki is not gonna have enough power to save Volkenzi's absolute blast from the goal line. We are tied just like that. I mean, you know, again, you talk about shot placement, usually you want to shoot it where the defender's not going to be. I don't think Volkenzi cared at that point, because that shot just absolutely bullied Zuki backwards. But the good response from Velocity here. They tie things up. We're still outside of the halfway mark, just about to approach it. Zuki now coming through the sidewall. Serve and Spooky a little close to each other. Spooky realizes and pulls off a bit. And Criius is still able to hold on to possession because of it. Smart play there. Now Spooky comes through in the corner. Zuki up for the shot. A little late to the challenge, but still finds a meaningful touch. Spooky goes to the back wall, but the double is denied by 0. Serve now. Trying to keep things alive and weaving through everyone. There is serve for the second goal. What an effort here from the midfield. Gets it over 1. Pass 2 by virtue of being outside of it. Volkenzi and Popo the Panda too slow on the draw. Beautiful goal there from serve. And a 2-1 lead here for Criius as they look to even things up in the series. Zuki, massive challenge there. Spooky coming through in the corner. Plays out to serve, but a little too low, or slow rather. Low on the ground to get up for that one. Popo the Panda for the follow-up here. Still less than 2 minutes to play. Plenty of time for Velocity to try and respond. And respond they did to the first goal. And you can see this offensive pressure as well. They want to try and play this counter game. 0 now. Opportunity to clear. Doesn't quite get the juice on it that they might have wanted. So will not go through to Popo the Panda. Volkenzi, though, does play it out off the ceiling. No touch. Spooky was anticipating it, though. Not able to get a touch either. Little double commit there. I say little, but I mean, that's about as massive as it could have been. Unfortunately, completely boxed out of pushing the ball further, and Criius could not get the push that they wanted to. Volkenzi trying to hit Popo the Panda here, but good cut off of that passing lane. It's exactly what Criius need right now. And they're executing it well, cutting off the passing lane as soon as possible. They can't expect to be able to play this dormant playstyle sitting back against Velocity as the series goes on. Volkenzi trying to get to this shot, but serve denies it. Zero up high, 50 seconds to go. Jumps for it, nice touch to the back wall. Popo the Panda can't sink the shot. Volkenzi goes back with a soft touch. Plays it to Spooky, still top of the box. Suki gets the clear. Zero holds at midfield, but surely that is prime for a Criius Gaming player to get to it. And sure enough, it's Spooky with a big clear back the other way and a boost steal. A solid outcome there for Criius. They get a shot on target because of it as well. And all of this is just eating time off the clock here for Velocity to make their way back in. Serve with a nice jump to at least force the challenge, but it does not go the way that Criius might have wanted it to. Zuki with a big block here. About 10 seconds to go, getting it all the way back to the net, and Velocity just have not been able to get it going here in the final 30 seconds or so. This might spell the end as the ball is rolling along the ground. That's a last shot, though, that is on target. Spooky turns it aside, and it does hit the ground. Criius, a tiny scare there at the end of game number 2, but they come away with the win, and we've got a tie series. And this is what we're talking about. This is the response. And this is what we knew what was going to happen, this close series. So I am very excited to see where this one ends up. I think that both of these teams are doing an excellent job to try and shut each other down on an individual and team level. I think that Zero is still a very scary player here for Velocity. Not that Volkenzi and Popo the Panda are not. Everybody's very scary on this roster, but Zero has been performing very well individually here for Velocity Esports. So again, you know, another avenue for Criius to try and find their way into this series in a more dominant fashion is shutting down a player like Zero. Again, you know, Criius does walk away with the win here. They are outshot. However, I believe that is 8-9. Actually, if my basic math serves me correctly, it was pretty close. So I rescind my statement. It was close enough to not really have too much influence here. Zuki, strong performance as well, getting the Savior medal in that game number 2. And we're all square at 1 game apiece. All right. I'm curious how everybody's feeling about where this series is going to end up. You've seen 2 games, 1 good on both sides. I'm curious. I don't know if I can make a prediction in good faith right now. I feel like it could go any way. But we obviously want it to go the full 5, am I right? Really no other way you want it to end. Popo the Panda finding this one across the box, and it goes in fairly uncontested. First goal here, 7 seconds, and finds its way in. And it's a great capitalization there on the defensive stance from Criius, because so you picture it when you're playing yourself, when you've got someone going up the left side wall, you want to be on that left side playing shadow to make sure that you can be in between the ball and the goal at all times. However, what Popo the Panda does is takes it all the way to the opposite side of the net faster than anybody else can react. I see it a lot with shots that end up closer to the crossbar, but it worked just as well with that one to the bottom corner as well. A good early start for Velocity. Zero, though, with a whiff there at the top of the box. That's going to open the door for Criius' counterattack, but Serve can't find the shot. Now everybody getting a little trigger happy with the ball, but not finding the contact. Volkenzi, though, makes excellent contact there to try and control the ball. It's a demo as well. Spooky rotates through, looking for a demolition as well. Zuki, absolute laser of a shot. It's sent back with the same amount of pace, and nobody can save it in time. Popo the Panda with a second here, and Velocity up by 2. That's a real unfortunate circumstance given how close Zuki was to scoring that goal. But as soon as you put momentum on that ball, makes it a little bit easier for your opponents to keep that momentum going, conserve it through the push, and that's exactly what happens with that shot. It was almost as if, you know, the ball was cradled into Popo the Panda's rotation. And it just makes it that much easier to launch one. Tries to go with a bounce shot here, but it hits the crossbar. Serve with a clear attempt. Criius feeling a little stuck right now. They want to get things going, but they're not finding their footing, and they're being forced into the defensive zone very early on. Still only a minute and a half gone in this game number 3. Criius definitely. This is a little bit of an awkward back pass, I will say, though, as Velocity going for that possession control, but it could bite them. They don't handle it properly. Zero, though, good second touch, wide of the far corner. The will play out to Volkenzi here, who's ready and waiting for it. Serve with a nice touch, though, to get that at least partially over Popo the Panda, who gets a second touch. Oh, you wanted Panda to get the third touch there. Don't lie. It would have been a good way to ice the cake, but Volkenzi, oh my goodness. All right, well, we've got our best looking goal of the scrim so far, courtesy of Volkenzi, saving the flip, getting under the ball, and it's right under the crossbar. I mean, it's Volkenzi doing Volkenzi things. 3-0 for Velocity Esports, and my goodness, what a goal. I was curious when we're going to see some opportunities like that. Not that the goals that have gone in so far in this series haven't been amazing. A lot of them have been, you know, counterattacks, capitalizing on one small mistake there. Volkenzi doesn't really capitalize on a mistake. He just kind of makes his own win in that situation, which is why you love to see. I mean, obviously it's threes. Team plays are always going to rule, but the solo mechanical plays that these players can pull off in a three setting are all the more impressive when you understand how many defenders they have to go through and what it takes to pull off a shot like that. Zero will launch this one back. Spooky, soft touch, not where Spooky wanted that one to end up. It is primed and ready for a Volkenzi double tap, but Popo the Panda gonna secure the hat trick and seal that one as Velocity get up by 4 and continue their dominant Game 3 performance. And it really just feels like Velocity, you know, not to be redundant here, but they've got all the velocity in this series right now. They are putting Criius on the back foot. These back passes as well are panning out because they're not immediately being challenged, and everybody's trying to make a touch on Velocity. Meanwhile, Criius happy to wait for this mistake from Velocity that hasn't really come through just yet. Volkenzi, the solid third person in rotation to get a touch on that ball, crucial to make contact there. Serve can't find it in the corner, and again, an opportunity where Criius had plenty of time with that ball in the corner. Zuki will find the clear out to Zero. But these players have to be finding those touches when they're given the space and time to do so. Forced to the sidewall here. Zero gets that one out towards Volkenzi, but Zuki denies it early. Blocked off as well, but Popo Panda gonna get this one centered up. Another back pass attempt forces the challenge between Volkenzi and Zuki. Top of the box here. No shooter, but it is played right to Popo the Panda. Nearing a minute left in regulation. And again, it's a little tough to see Criius' way in this game number 3 specifically. Velocity has just been playing that much faster, and we get ourselves back to this game 1 stance. These goals where the ball finds its way to the back wall. I mean, Volkenzi is absolutely racing towards that ball and likely could have finished a self-dish, but instead it gets to the top of the box, even the middle of the box there, and Popo the Panda, an uncontested opportunity. 5-0 here with 50 seconds to go, and Velocity a little, maybe a little disappointed they weren't able to get that game number 2. Otherwise, this would have been an emphatic way to end the series, but it's a statement nonetheless as they still continue to churn out offensive opportunities. Spooky can't find it off of Zuki's pass there, and that encapsulates just about how this game number 3 has gone. Less than 30 seconds to go. In the final seconds, a mere formality in this one. Spooky trying to find serve, a consolation goal. Nice pass, 1-2-1, and it's in. Spooky, good finish. And that's what you want to see from Criius. Playing even when they know all the chips are stacked against them. 1-2-1, and it's a great shot that keeps Velocity guessing. A bright spot there for Criius towards the end of game number 3. Zero jumps up for this one. 10 seconds to go. Flip reset in hand. Gets it to the back wall. Doesn't quite waterfall down though, so Volkenzi will not get the touch. It is fairly open here. Zuki can likely dribble this one in, but is contested by a double commit, and the ball hits the ground. Velocity Esports walks away with a 5-1 result here in game number 3, and they are the first in this Sunday scrim to move on to match point. And my goodness, I mean, listen, I know stats and the scoreboard are not everything, but I was talking about Zero's performance as an individual player. Zero? Where you at? Kidding, of course. Obviously, Zero's been very active on the pitch. I'm absolutely clowning, and I mean no disrespect to Zero here, but Popo the Panda specifically, I mean, started off with a very early hat trick, 3 goals on 5 shots, and then proceeded to get another one in the next 3. Again, it's this ability for anybody on velocity to really pop off. Not only that, but Volkenzi with 2 assists tagged on to those goals from Popo the Panda as well. So very many threats here from velocity on offense, which makes it that much harder for Criius to account for everything and end up winning that game. Fresh scoreboard though, 5 minutes, 0 goals. I almost said 0 seconds on the clock. 0 goals on either side. And Criius have proven that they're able to take velocity the distance here. However, if Game 3 is any indication as to how much velocity has warmed up into this specific matchup, Criius is going to need to make a statement early. They're certainly trying to here, but serve is not able to get to the shot in time. Zuki trying to push out of the corner. Now it's serve again. Getting a little too trigger happy with the ball. Demo comes through on the serve and back to the Criius zone. Zero now launches this one up past 1. Spooky comes through, tries to go low, and Zero. What a goal for the first 35 in. Goes up high, realizes, oh my goodness, it just falls right into Zero's lap. Wow. The pressure applied there through that opportunity. Still sticking with the ball, even though Zero knew they were so far removed from it off of the initial pop to beat the first defender. Now Volkenzi looking for a redirect instead as Popo the Panda, who nearly finds it to the bottom corner. Big clear here though, not immediately on target, but threatening nonetheless. Serve tries to find it here, and Zero will get the clear away. Zuki with a soft touch, looking for the backboard. Second and third touch, nearly sent it in off a forced own goal, but could not get it to fall at the last moment. Serve with a nice block though, at the middle of the field, and it's been really interesting to see this Criius team develop in this specific series. Again, you know, we have to touch on the fact that they're playing with Zuki, the super sub, or I should say the super sub Zuki. Zero, too many Z's. Volkenzi, Popo the Panda. It's a 1, 2, 3. You heard it from me. We went Zero to the back wall, crossbar. Volkenzi to the back wall, crossbar. Popo the Panda to the crossbar and down in the net. Tough opportunity to save away when everybody's getting close touches like that, but it really speaks to the offensive rotations of velocity here. Popo the Panda up in the corner. Volkenzi looking for more. Middle of the field, and Zuki will try to get a clear out. Serve with a redirect. Could waterfall down. Exactly does, but nobody was on that read. Kind of had a feeling that one was heading straight down, but fortunately a little too risky. Although I do think that Criius could do well to try and crash the box a little bit more. I think they're a little too happy to try and take some clean shots against Velocity, who are not going to give them those angles. Meanwhile, on the other side here, Velocity open to do whatever sort of attack they honestly feel like. Trying to get the flip reset there. Unable to see it through. Volkenzi gets blocked out though. Massive one there, as a good look on target was surely inbound. Pop up here, and Zero still gets a really solid piece. That is a massive touch from Zero. Not an easy pop-up from Volkenzi by any stretch of the imagination. Waterfall down. Oh, these players know that angle so well too. That's why the backboard's so open. These players, they love the backboard. They absolutely, I imagine they just hit free play and that's all they're doing. Back wall again for Spooky. Gets the demo, opens the lane, no shooter. Top of the box. It was absolutely just sitting there primed for Criius to score, and nobody wants to crash the zone. For fear of maybe not being back in time for a counterattack, which is understandable. Velocity's counterattack has looked solid, but again, you've got to get in their faces here. Just let them clear on defense far too often and far too easily. As time continues to tick down, less than 2 minutes to go. Back wall for Volkenzi, played slow by Zuki. Challenge from Popo the Panda, sends it over to the side. Zero gets it against Spooky, now rotates out as Volkenzi is speeding through. I swear, Volkenzi definitely going to be racking up the speeding tickets by the end of this scrim. Feel like going just a little too fast. I never thought there would be such a thing as too fast in Rocket League, but here we are. Less than a minute and a half to go. Zero knocks this one out and away from the goal line. Volkenzi with a nice pinch here to clear space. Now trying to force this again. Look at that. In the face of anybody who opposes him. Zero has to play this one back, though, to the corner and decides to turn it out rather than across. And here goes serve up for this one. 1 minute to go. Spooky looking for a clear, looking for any sort of momentum here for Criius to try and get back. Scoreless here in game 4. Popo the Panda immediately cuts off Zuki's air dribble attempt. Serve forced to make a save there against Zero on an odd angle. Serve cannot find the touch. It's now all on Spooky here, deep in the corner. Zero goes for an early challenge. Volkenzi, oh my goodness, how does he find that touch? Popo the Panda sends it off the post. This is an opportunity that Criius need right here. Zuki's got the ball moving very quickly. Surely that's in the back of a wide open net. Good conversion. That is never a position you want to see Zuki in if you're going up against him, because my goodness, he will take advantage of it 10 times out of 10. 26 seconds to go. Criius Gaming, one away from equalizing. But they need it, and they need it now. They need to bring the fire unlike any moment in this series before. Zuki, oh my goodness, gets the block on Popo the Panda. I was going to say that ball's just coming right back where it came from. Serve, up high, second touch not there. Spooky comes through, it's chaos in the corner. Zuki now, top of the box, sends it on target, turned aside. 5 seconds to go, serve slow to the challenge, and does not find it. Time expires. Spooky cannot get the ball up, and Velocity is going to walk away with a 4-game victory here in the first of our Criius Gaming Sunday Scrims. My goodness, what an effort there from both sides. Criius so close to getting back in, but unfortunately unable to do so. Velocity takes the dub, and just a reminder to everybody, our second scrim of the night coming up shortly. University of Manitoba going up against University of Lethbridge. But until then, I'm going to throw it back to Brody and the Criius crew for your intermission entertainment.
Wow, guys. What an absolute insane first series of the night. Velocity Esports coming out on top in this one. We knew they were a very, very tough opponent, but Criius Gaming putting up a really, really good fight themselves. Yeah, chat, GG's everybody. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have another match coming up shortly here. We have a bit more time. Oops, I'm going to go into the next game here. Whoops. We have a little bit more time between our first and second game as we did last week. So chat, what are your thoughts on that one? Random in the chat saying GG's, Criius and Velocity. Yes, GG's indeed. Huge shout out to Velocity Esports making their debut on the Criius Scrim streams. They're a great squad, so be sure, to go check them out on social media and all that fun stuff as well. As Galgan mentioned, coming up in literally, math, my clock's wrong. Like what, 20-ish minutes? We will be featuring University of Manitoba taking on the University of Lethbridge. GG's, everybody, fix your clock. That was whack. Gavo says, Osh, you're so hot. Volk. And before I forget, we had some awesome follows and I believe a subscription during the game. So let me catch up on this. Or am I insane? Xlev, thank you so much for the follow. And also Orange GD, am I getting that right? Orange GD. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Criius crew, and thank you for taking the time to tune in to the matches today. Now, before I throw it over to our own Dylan Sauter for a tutorial on how to make some grilled cheese, let's take a look at some of the highlights from last week's Scrim stream, or 2 weeks ago's Scrim stream. So Check it out.
Well, I'm sitting a little awkward here. Gonna leave the open net, and it's just gonna be popped over. An unfortunate touch ties this game up with 11 seconds to go. Quez gonna go for a double tap off of Jarl, but he's not gonna get it past him, and there goes Velops to clean it up. Not able to get the shot. Little fake there from Quez, and he's gonna just try to put this one into mid. A fake there, and Chilla calls on that one. He's got that thing locked. That's just
another
perfect.
goal from
There
B
goes another
or
one.
from P. That was a really nice setup right off the backboard there. Just
For sure. Look at what a beautiful touchdown. Oh, we're seeing a lot of demos.
Oh, the
and that
demos
one
and they
goes in.
scored. Wow.
I didn't really get a great look at what happened here, but we'll
Let's
glad we have
see.
replays. 2 demos. One just spawned in and gets taken out.
That could have been an opportunity now. Shot from Ski, great save from Jarl. That was incredible there. They're running low on boost though, and there's a shot from P, and that is game. UBC takes it.
Come back. There we go. We had some absolutely insane matches last weekend. As you saw there, the final game in our second series between UAB and UBC going to overtime with UAB, or was it UBC? Guys, now I look goofy, don't I? But also, our match between Lag Gaming and UAB went all the way to Game 5. New prediction is up, by the way, so be sure to get your predictions in. Someone putting a lot of money down on who? University of Lethbridge. That is a big, big bet. Now let me catch up quickly on the chat here. Ryzen, thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. First time chat from 02, and just like that, a follow from, oh my god, you guys don't make it easy on me with your IGNs. Vebus? I don't know. Please correct me. I feel so bad when I get names wrong, so please in the chat correct me. It's not being rude. I'm the one being rude. Zanny with the Zuki King in the chat. Mono West with the logos. And Ryden, I maybe have to get Team Nosian, a Rocket League team. Do it. We would love to see that. 02 Rocket League, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, everybody, for taking the time to tune into the stream. You guys obviously couldn't see me off stream, but I was just absolutely over the moon to see how many of you awesome folks have taken the time to tune in. And we have a lot of predictions going in the chat for this upcoming series here, so be sure to get your prediction in. We have never seen either of these teams on the Criius stream, let alone Sunday Scrims before, so it's completely up in the air. It's really anybody's game, and I am excited. Got you with a host. Thank you so much, Ryzen. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's super appreciated here from us over at Criius Gaming. Just under 20 minutes to vote. Jill Code says the goofiest. And my cousin went to University of Lethbridge, but still rooting for UofM. Zanny with bias on either side, still voting for the hometown boys of UofM. Random in the chat with the Zuki hype. And a first time chat from Brad WCGTV. What is that username, Brad? Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. We're going to have some content coming out from your favorite person, Dylan Sauter, between our matches. And finally, Ryzen says, I've seen Lag Gaming. I am the GFX editor. Ooh, we got to get a collab going or something. That is pretty sick. Mad respect to those who actually know how to construct those from scratch. We're working with a lot of presets in our graphics. And finally, disclaimer, we are playing with 2 super subs on UofM. The roster for UofM has not quite been released. Maybe Zuki's going to leak it. And wait, I voted the wrong team. Random. What is going on here? Okay, before I get distracted for too much longer, I'm just going to add a screen capture. I need to figure out how to integrate these videos better. But that's fine. All right, I'm going to throw it over to... I'm going to throw it over to our good friend, Dylan Sauter, who today... He's a cooking mastermind, and he's bringing us his insight, his expertise on how to cook meals between your Rocket League game. So obviously, it's important to stay energized, stay hydrated, and for those of you who can't cook like me, Dylan's showing us some simple recipes. So, if you've never made a grilled cheese out there, you're going to learn to make one today. But I should have put these on the video. I want to leave a slight language disclaimer warning here. There are some not completely safe for work words here. So if there's anybody here who can't listen to bad words, cover your ears, close the stream, but then come back, please. Please come back. Please, please, I'm begging you. Anyway, without further ado, Dylan Sauter going to teach us how to make some grilled cheese.
This girl from Ontario I used to know, and every time we text, she'd only answer in one word. It's pretty Canada dry. It'll be a cold open. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another cooking video. I'm your host, NBA Youngboy.
And I came up straight up from the block. I watched my grandpa say penis.
For today's recipe, we're doing a classic grilled cheese sandwich. All you really need is 2 pieces of bread, a piece of cheese, and you just need to juggle them all together into a pan. And it's pretty simple. Let's get to it. Pan, heater, heat, butter, bread. Put the bread in the pan. Unwrap the cheese. Cheese. Bread. Then put the other piece of bread on. Butter that. Fucking burn yourself. Wait about a minute. Let it cook. Flip it. See how brown it is. Depending on how brown you like it. Flip it again. We'll see. I don't like my sandwiches like really dark brown or even black that much. I pretty much like it at this color. Maybe a tiny bit darker, but not too much. After about another minute, flip it. See how dark it is. That side's a little darker. That's completely fine. Not everything's perfect. Especially me. Click one more time just to check. It's a little more brown. At that point, it's pretty much done. Plate it. Time to eat. In all honesty, I almost forgot the most important part, which is cutting the sandwich. Ain't nobody just want to eat a flat-ass grilled cheese sandwich. You need to cut it. And of course, the right way to cut it is diagonally. So let's just get into it. Look how gooey that shit is. It's looking fucking hot. You know those snacks that you like fall in love with for like a month, every like year or so? That's what grilled cheese sandwiches are for me. Like once a year for like a month, I will eat like nothing but them for snacks. Cause they're so fast, they're so easy. Like bro, you can make this in like 2 minutes. It's like 3 minutes max if you like really like it dark brown. Back on my personal YouTube channel a long time ago, I tried to make this myself, and I think I added stuff to it. I think I added like pickles or something. I must have been stupid back then, because nothing truly beats just a classic, nothing on it grilled cheese sandwich. It's so good. The only thing I can really complain about grilled cheese sandwiches is, and this is coming from a pretty big dude, the thing with grilled cheese sandwiches, at least in my opinion, is like you can only have like maximum like 2 of them before they kind of like, I don't know, you get sick of them. Maybe that's me. Maybe you're completely different, and that's fine. But if you're in need of a quick pick-me-up, definitely I would recommend having a grilled cheese sandwich. Easy, fast, absolutely amazing tasting, absolutely nothing to complain about. And as I finish off my plate, I want to thank you for watching. It means a lot that I get to work with you guys, as always. Thank you. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful stream. I appreciate y'all. Deuces for now. From your boy, NBA Youngboy.
Watch my grandpa say penis.
Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, okay, there you go. You can make a grilled cheese between your Rocket League games so easily. So, the moral, I felt like it was 20 seconds tutorial and the rest was burping and music. That's how easy it is to make grilled cheese, guys. Like, that is actually how easy grilled cheese is. And you need the best kind of cooking video. I like how literally, who said it? Someone said that's perfect. And then immediately after, he was like, nothing's perfect. I lost this. But what are your thoughts, guys? Dylan, the Master Chef cook. Those are his first videos for us. Huge shout out to him for taking the time to make those. And hey, I think the moral of the story here is it's important to stay hydrated. Not just hydrated, but also fueled. Fueled, is that the term? Full. Eat food when you're playing games. It's healthy. It's just common sense that I fail to even do sometimes. So I think that's the moral of these videos. Zuki redeeming the shoot-a-hoop. I haven't hit one yet tonight, so this will be fun. Let me know if you're making a grilled cheese, guys. I think I'll make one later. Oh wait, no, I'm making beef bowls later. Okay, let's see if I can actually hit a hoop shot. I have to. This is customary. I also do this. Gamer light. Boom. Okay, this might be like overexposing the whole camera. And oh my god. Okay, that was bad. I'm shooting with my left hand. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Oh my god, this is getting embarrassing, guys. Oh my word. I am like 0 for 6 tonight. I was doing better on the first night. I gotta turn my gamer light off now. There we go. I think it's off. So, what are you guys' thoughts on that first series? I had a lot of fun watching that. There was some really good Rocket League there. And, you know, Velocity is a tough opponent. So, they came to play. But stay tuned because the rematch... I should put this camera back down. The rematch is happening literally tomorrow in a game that actually has implications and is important. The Blackline Championship Series. One of the greatest Rocket League series leagues out there. If you haven't watched or checked out the Blackline Championship Series, you have to. Nation, who was in the chat earlier, he runs that thing. He's awesome. He's very cool. He's very supportive of us over here at Criius. And I said this last stream, but I missed the being in the BLCS. We played in the Winter Classic, but then we took a bit of a hiatus, right? So it's super exciting to be back competing. I'm a very competitive person. I'm the kind of person that yells at the screen when my team's playing, and I'm super, super stoked that we'll be competing in that. And yeah, little teaser there for you guys. So let me know how excited you guys are, who's having fun. Groot, hey in the chat. Groot, thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. I thought it said that you subbed, but I don't see it here. Let me know if you did. Oh wait, that's the sub icon, right? Groot, if you subbed, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. We totally appreciate that. We appreciate all of you. And once again, thank you to everybody, like all of you, for tuning in on your Sunday nights. The first Scrim stream, you know, it was on the same time as the Super Bowl. Didn't really think that one through, but we still had such a great turnout. And once again, it's so great to see so many familiar faces in the chat and some new faces in the chat as well. We are totally Groot. Okay, confirmation. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated for that Twitch Prime subscription. You are an absolute legend. We gotta collab sometime. We gotta link up sometime. I haven't seen you in so long. But yeah, appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Great to have you here. It's always great to have you here. And like I said, our next match will be kicking off in about 10 minutes. Last time we had a lot less time. The timing worked out really well. But we are working on some more in-stream content for you guys to keep you entertained between the games. You know, it can get pretty boring if you're just staring at the same screen or like my face for a long period of time. But we are working on some more content to be shown in on these Scrim streams. So stay tuned for that. But for now, we get to learn cooking. So this week it was grilled cheese. What was it last time around? I don't remember. But Dylan is rolling out the cooking video content for us. Chat. Somebody get the NBA scouts. You know, I actually was scouted, but then I tore my ACL, so just kind of, I was meant to go pro, but the ACL thing just held me back. I'm eating Cheetos popcorn. Ooh, that sounds good. Like cheesy popcorn or like Cheetos popcorn, like branded. That sounds absolutely bussin'. Ramsey would be proud. Oh, honestly, I'd love to see Gordon Ramsay react to Dylan's cooking videos. Maybe Tokyo will wake up for the match tomorrow. Hopefully, Tokyo is an absolute legend. It's too bad he couldn't make it tonight. But Zuki persevered, came in as the super sub. And I've caught up on these. Where is my Zuki? Where's Zuki from I Am a Nook? Zuki is here, and he will be competing for University of Manitoba in the next match. So once again, be sure to stay tuned for that. And finally, I got to give another shout out to Galgan for the fantastic casting. Like, how good was that casting in that first series, guys? Initially, Jordan and I were going to cast together, but we're a train wreck when it comes to casting. Mispronounce things. I don't know any mechanic names. I'm not good at this game, right? So I'm just not the ideal caster. So having Galgan come in on super short notice, my ad, like we asked Galgan like pretty last minute, and it just took the production value up so like to a whole nother level. So huge shout out to Galgan again. It says Cheetos popcorn cheddar. Damn, that sounds pretty nice. I got the other day I tried. Oh, Serve with the follow. Thanks, Serve. That's one of our players right there, guys. Go support him as well. One of our fantastic players and actually the captain of our new roster. As I was saying, I got Cheetos Craft Dinner the other day. That was good. That I would buy that again. It was pretty good. Hey, Zuki is here saying hi to I Am a Nook. That skin is cool. This is the coolest thing ever. We had this designed by Ping, who is our car designer. I don't think Ping's here tonight, but sometimes Pink does take the time to tune in. An absolute stellar job. We got this done with the Octane as well as the Fennec. The really sad thing is we were hoping for our announcement video of the new roster, we wanted to use the Criius design, right? Because it looks so clean, it's so pretty. Like, it is Ping did a beautiful job with this thing. Even the spoiler, look at that, Criius Gaming on the spoiler. Like, just so many nice, fine details. I'm pretty sure all these dots Ping put on, like, himself. Like, he manually did it. So, like, it's just beautiful, this car. But unfortunately, the Alpha Console plugin for Bacchus Mod doesn't actually support doing this in replay files anymore. And I was so sad because there's some great features there with the dolly cam, and just it makes the videos look really pretty. Obviously, we don't mind using the default car skins, but like, this is too nice, you know? It's too nice not to be using. Zukifo W. And Nook carried me to Grand Champ the first time I hit it. Hey, so you guys go way back. Fake news. Yep, I am most definitely making a Rocket League team for Team No. Can you? Okay, I want to make sure I pronounce this right. Is it Notion? That sounds right. It's like not No Can, obviously. Notion. Just maybe confirm that with me. But if you do so, connect with Jordan and I. We'd love to welcome you on to the Scrim streams. We love building out this awesome community, and we're not only using our Scrim stream server just for these Sunday scrims. We want to use it as a hub for teams to connect with each other for scrims. We want to make it easier on teams to set up their own scrims, and hopefully the server is aiding in doing so. Spoiler: Iron Man dies in Elden Ring. What? I didn't know that. Can't believe you spoiled that. 4 minutes left to predict. I'm gonna start making up this lobby. Notion. Okay, cool. Get those predictions in. I would need to find players. LOL. First time chats from Get Missed. Can I bet against myself? Hey, that's you know, we'll let it happen here, but I mean technically that's match fixing. I don't know. You can get in trouble for that. And first time chat from Yazamaluza. Hey, same though. I'm guessing you guys are from Lethbridge or UofM. Confirm this for me. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. And if you guys are playing, because like if you're betting against yourself, you guys are playing. Thank you for participating. We're so happy to have you guys here and feature you guys on the stream. I am so hyped. Lethbridge, let's go. Lethbridge represent. I love the esports community down Lethbridge. You guys have a lot of really good Smash players, if I remember correctly, as well. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for joining our server. We're so happy to have you here, and we're really stoked to feature you guys for the Criius crew. 26 viewers according to this. Thank you I'm so happy right now, guys. Thank you everybody for taking the time to tune in. We appreciate every one of you so much, and we're so happy to bring you this content on a Sunday nights. Thank you for having us. Truly, we have no good Rocket League players though. Hey, I'm willing to beg to differ, you know? Like, I personally have no idea how this match is gonna go, because we haven't seen either of these teams in action before tonight. So it's gonna be very exciting. But yeah, guys, thank you everybody for taking the time to tune in. We appreciate every one of you so much, and we love our community at Criius. And like I said earlier, if you guys have any questions, comments, queries, concerns, anything, always feel free to join our Discord and reach out to Jordan and I through a DM even, where our DMs are always open to everybody. We want to make sure we're very clear in our messaging, and always also welcome to feedback. No feedback is bad feedback. We always want to improve. And like I said, we're hoping to bring some more content to the stream. So if you have any ideas for that, or even if you'd like to host your own segment like Dylan, like, reach out to us. We're totally willing to work with you guys. We love the Rocket League community and just the greater Criius community as a whole. And we just love all the support we are seeing here on the Criius Sunday Scrim streams. And with that, I'm going to create our lobby for our next match and welcome Galgan back for the second series of the night. Make sure you get those predictions in if you still can. Everything should be good, and we're going to use the same name and password. Alright. And I am going to hop in our Discord, send that message. One player is running a tiny bit late, I've heard, but we'll keep going until we have confirmation. I'm just catching up on everything, guys, so just give me a brief minute. I might have jumped the gun. It's the same name. Thank you, Jordan, for taking care of all that stuff for me. Oh my god, the stream thumbnail of Dylan's thing is kind of funny. My brother sent me that. But yeah, we are very excited to be showing these next couple of teams, and I'll have to just keep an eye out here. But we will welcome Galgan back very briefly here. We have the intro graphic. First time chat from Serve, average Criius fan and player here. Love it. Serve, great series. Loved watching you guys play. And, you know, with the quick super sub, I think it was really good. Team names. Oh, crap. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm a goofball. I'm all over the place. Sorry, gamers. On blue, let me double check who I have on which side. UofM is on our blue side. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Criius Gaming in the chat, keeping me organized. This guy's a professional. Don't worry, folks. I am definitely professional, guys. I am the best Rocket League organizer there is. And I totally understand how this game works. Okay. And now I will just double check, see where we are at with everybody. Because before we have people join, we are going to make sure we show off our super, super cool intro. Because last week I had this really cool intro made up, but it just wasn't rendering out properly. We finally got that figured out. But chat. Did you get your predictions in? Hopefully everyone got their predictions in. I imagine those closed. And we appear to have people joining. So I am going to play our little thing here and throw it over to Galgan. So have a great second series. I'll be in the chat, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Hey there, is this thing on? Sorry, I'm just checking. I'm making sure. I got grilled cheese all over my microphone, and I'm not sure if it's working properly. Kidding, of course. Match number 2 underway. The players were wasting absolutely no time. They got onto the pitch. They do not care. I mean, obviously, they care. They're ready to play, and we're ready to see them. University of Manitoba up against University of Lethbridge, and very unpredictable. I think that's a good way to put it, you know? Brody was talking about it, not really sure what this match has in store for either side, but I think surprises, to be sure, for both teams, and welcome ones at that. University of Manitoba, of course, that team that Zuki has taken to, alongside Alden and Jarvie. On the other side, Ballsheet, King Zero, and Wedger. On the side of University of Lethbridge. It's nice to see them as well, a team that hasn't gotten too much time on stream or in the public eye, so we love showing them off to the Criius crew. Sound off in chat, everybody. Who are you predicting to take this series? It'll be a real interesting one. Best of 5. The previous one got to 4 games before Velocity closed it out, so will UofM and UofL get any farther along? Only time will tell. Speaking of time, we're already through the first minute here, and on a neutral game. Pretty heavy-handed, though, for University of Lethbridge. They've got a couple of good looks to go home with, but surely wanting more. Wedger can't quite find this touch at the sidewall, though. Opts to go for a back pass and play it out to the backboard, but Zuki is not going to have any respect here. Jarvie pushing the issue. As Manitoba now squares up to try and get a solid offensive push. The demo again from Zuki, being the lead aggressor here for Manitoba so far. As it's now played out towards Alden, the infield pass. Zuki takes it. Nice little air dribble towards the far post, but can't get it to sink. Now all of a sudden it's Manitoba. Flip the script. Don't really have a whole lot of boost in the tank here to keep this push going, but beautiful work here from Zuki to keep it relevant as well, and plenty of boost. A very nice amount in the tank at the time of seeing it. Obviously used up now to backpedal again as Manitoba. They are holding at this midfield line, not allowing Lethbridge any bit of room to breathe here. His ball sheet now tries to push this one out in that Fennec. Over to Wedger in the corner, gets it out to the middle of the field, but nobody there from Lethbridge to pick up the pieces. Big clear, though, sent back, and just like that, Zuki sends it right back the other way. Far post found again. Alden, oh, not sure if that one made its way on target or not. It is deflected away regardless, and we stay tied at 0. Manitoba, the advantage in opportunities so far, but hitting the woodwork a lot more than they need to. Lethbridge, on the other hand, they've been tested here. Early minute of this game, definitely in their favor. Ever since, it's like a switch has flipped here, but they're looking to change that. King Zero pushing for this one. Wedger cannot bully that one into the back of the net. And we continue this neutral game. You can tell Manitoba wants these passing lanes open. They've been finding them so well, but that's a good cutout from Ball Sheet right there. As King Zero comes through into the corner. Jarvie takes away here. High pop, Alden trying to receive, does not make contact. It's still fairly open though, and Jarvie still has time to get over to it and make a touch. Off the sidewall, dangerous ball, but Alden again crumbles under the pressure of shooting at that open net. Third time's the charm. No, it's too slow. Jarvie now forced to defend against this one. It's a massive bump. Wedger does not shoot it fast enough though. The window was wide open and shut just like that by Manitoba's defense. And we stay tied at 0, nearing the final minute. A double to clear this. Surely no. Ball cannot find the shot through. Far post. And that one doesn't sink either. Jarvie's got a big clear, but it's wide of the target. Oh dear. Oh my. Plenty of opportunities for both teams, but missing that final touch. If they find it, we see a potential 7-8 goal game in the combined efforts here. But my goodness. The defense, stellar so far. Offense, something left to be desired in the shot accuracy department, but surely they'll find their way and find their groove as we continue. King Zero now, high push off the ceiling. Zuki, excellent patience to stay there. All Sheet trying desperately to hold on to this one. That is a nasty double commit right there, but it doesn't matter. They still get the push. Zuki takes it away though. The solo effort through the defense. Can Zuki get this one set up? Sure enough, but Alden's not there for the shot. Zuki still in the corner trying to set her up once again. The ground pitch doesn't come through, and Jarvie unable to bully it. 5 seconds. Will we get a 0-0 overtime? The ball's pretty close to the ground. Alden does pop it up one last time. But sure enough, the first goal of this series is going to get scored in OT. My goodness. I mean, if it continues on like this, chat, we might as well get comfortable. I don't know if I see this first game ending anytime soon. Well, that's a lie. As soon as these teams find a shot that isn't magnetically attracted to the post, then we can write this game one off. But until that moment, we continue on here. Big clear, Alden, that's a tough one, but was in position in time. Zuki can't get that one to fall though. Back wall, Ball Sheet does not get it. Ledger looking for the rotation around. King Zero gets bumped on the jump up. Open opportunity here. Zuki not necessarily open in terms of the defense in front of the net. Unfortunately, Ball Sheet gets in front of it and saves it away. Oh my. I feel like that's all I've ever been saying this game one, but it's a pretty accurate descriptor. Alden rips that shot. No! Zuki follow-up, slow touch. It's turned away by King Zero. Alden, another one, doesn't find it. Oh my goodness, Manitoba. At this point, they have to be kicking themselves on the opportunities they've had to close this game out at every turn. Oh dear, wide of the near post. There goes Jarvie. Alden now in the corner. Not enough boost to contest. Zuki tries to block King Zero on the way out. Wedger now, sidewall. King Zero's up in that corner, but ball's not even going to get there. Jarvie doing the work, getting past 2 defenders. Ball Sheet with a big block. Alden forces that one to the sidewall. It's primed and ready for Zuki, but a challenge to be found there. Awkward defensive clear, though. Alden tries to cut this back in immediately and turn it on target. Jarvie to the corner, soft touch on the undercarriage. And nothing else comes of it there. We continue on, nearing the 7th minute of scoreless Rocket League between Manitoba and Lethbridge. Oh my goodness. King Zero trying to put it away. Jarvie says no. Opportunity for a follow-up. Wedger plays it slow and goes for the sidewall. Nice centering pass, but the lane is cut off by Zuki. And Manitoba hold on to survive a couple another seconds. Turn it the other side. Alden now, back wall, Jarvie, pre-jump. Not quite fast enough. Zuki's backpedaling here, knows that he needs to make a defensive stand against this one. Wedger flying from far and away to try and get a shot, but does not come through. Zuki now centers this one up nearly to the top corner on its own right. Jarvie, another block here. Lethbridge being tested. That's one big miss that they can't afford to make. The faking quick chat goes out, but don't know how much you can call that faking. 2.5 minutes already gone in OT. Will we get a full game? Oh, I really shouldn't have said anything, shouldn't I? I really should not have said anything. Listen, I mean, okay. Listen, I can explain this. It's not a Galgan curse, or it's not a Galgan cast without a caster curse, okay? This is, you ought to learn this about me. I know it's my first time here. I know, some of us aren't as familiar as we could be. It has to happen. We got it out of our system, okay? It's game one. It's game one of the series. We're fine. We're chilling, okay? Absolutely chilling. Caster curse is gone, and University of Manitoba, the fortunate recipients of that specific curse, they take game number one by a 1-0 scoreline. And wow, very interesting looking at that scoreboard as well in the slow glimpse that I got there. Manitoba, a pretty far distinct spread between the players, and on the other side, Lethbridge, really, really tight with each other. Everybody really close in point total, shot total, everything. And yes, Timmy, this is the Zuki that we know and love very well. Zuki, who was a former member of the Criius Gaming 3's roster, currently on a Criius Gaming 2's roster with Django in the IGL Winter Circuit, waiting to play their next playoff match this upcoming weekend. So exciting stuff for Zuki there. But talk about this University team, University of Manitoba, that has Zuki on alongside Alden and Jarvie. It's a team that I haven't seen play before, but obviously, if Zuki's on the team, I have good faith that it's a strong-looking team, and sure enough, I'm convinced of it so far. Haven't really shown me too much weakness here. I mean, both opportunities, both defenses have been working really hard in this specific series so far, and if anything, Manitoba doing a good job to capitalize on just one too many misses, whereas I feel like on the other side, towards the beginning of that game one overtime, we saw Alden getting a little jumpy with the ball and missing the touches. That's not a miss. That is absolutely not a miss, Alden. Way to act up as soon as I'm calling you out for it. Oh my word. What a shot. First goal there for Manitoba with 4:05 to go. Maybe this series is just destined for me to bring these things up on cue. Maybe, I just say that the next goal is going to be a double flip reset from Wedger. I believe. Probably won't, but, it could be. I could will things into existence. Who says I'm not pulling the strings? Who says I'm not writing the script back here? Obviously I'm not, but for Lethbridge, for their sake, probably hope I'm writing an equalizer in there for them in game number 2. Try and get this series back in their favor, at least a little bit further towards it. Shot is right to the two defenders there, so that's not going to make any progress. And Wedger will have to play this one out of the corner. Centering pass expertly placed, but Alden's not forward. Zuki was waiting for it. So interesting rotation decision there from Manitoba to keep Zuki forward in that position, but Alden might not have had the resources to make a solid push. Oh my, King Zero nearly getting there. Wedger, good jump here to try and get the center on. What a block as well. Oh, with a follow-up shot, it's an impossible angle for King Zero to try and send that one in through. Good cut off of the passing lane though, and all of a sudden, we do really see Lethbridge starting to heat up a little bit. Cleared it towards the corner though. As again, Lethbridge just looked to cut off these lanes. Big block there from King Zero. Onto Alden's jump. Wedger's racing forward as well, but Jarvie finds the clean touch. Play to the corner though. Well, she a little slow, but deceptively so. Gets up very quickly towards the ceiling to get a big clear. We've now hit the halfway point already. This series going by in a flash, largely due to the fact that we've only seen 2 goals scored in the entire series so far. And we're still waiting for Lethbridge to get on the scoreboard, but it's not through their own faults of playing worse in this series. This has been an incredibly close affair, and they've gotten a lot of scrappy opportunities to get very, very close, yet not able to sink them. Good early challenge from Ball Sheet here. King Zero, top of the box, wants this one. It carries along the goal line, though. Unscored. Wedger has the advantage on that one, but both miss. Ball sheet goes for the follow-up. It's a little wide. Could have maybe gotten that bottom corner, but Jarvie has something to say about it. Now Alden tries to play it. Back pass attempt works out. Wedger shot to the crossbar, and Zuki denies. Ball sheet now can't find it past Zuki either. Wedger, quick turn though. Back wall, follow-up shot. No. Little double up from the defense to clear it away, but they will get a strong enough touch. And they force the reset here out of Lethbridge. Furthermore, here's Zuki trying to get an air dribble going. Has 2 to beat. Gets stuffed by the first, but there's the follow-up. And a good save there on the goal line by King Zero. Clear attempt. Finds its way right into the hands of Zuki. Never a position you want Zuki to be coming at you from, but Wedger expertly takes it away. Defense coming in clutch here again for Lethbridge, but they've got to convert it on the other side. 60 seconds to go. King Zero now with the ball slow in the corner. No boost in the tank, no problem. Zuki stuffs out the centering pass, though. 2 players from Manitoba close in the corner, so they will win this opportunity. Ball sheet gets a good block. Zuki gets a demo, though, to set up a wide open look. No, it is contested and a big clear. King Zero and Ball sheet both racing for it. It's Ball sheet who takes it. No boost in the tank. Wedger with a turn. Trying to get up for this ball now. Play it to the corner and salvage this opportunity. King Zero with a shot. Jarvie denies it. Still at the top of the box. Zuki with a big clear. Ball sheet will try and back pass this one, but unfortunately it's right to Zuki trying to play it slow. The fake. Oh, Zuki, you can't do that to people. You can't go doing that to people, Zuki. That's not appropriate. Oh my word. The patience pays off in dividends, and Manitoba get their second goal. Could be the insurance here. Could absolutely be the insurance in what has been an incredibly close series. Oh, but King Zero wants none of it. Going back 15 seconds now. Wedger, 17 boost in the tank. Still gets the center out to the crossbar, but no tap home is found. Ball sheet sends it to the corner. They need to score right here. That's a good pass. That's a good shot. Oh my word. Again, this opportunity where you know they absolutely need to score, there's a very slim margin that they actually score, and the fact that they found it is crazy. 5 seconds to go. Do they have it in them? Oh, this would be miraculous. Oh, it's played to Ball sheet, but the rotation was too wide. Played it out and not going to be able to get back to that ball. University of Manitoba. My goodness, it was an absolute barn burner the whole way. But they take game number 2, and they are now on an early match point in this Sunday scrim, which it feels like it stings. It feels like it does, because Lethbridge is quite literally right on the doorstep. I don't think I've seen a much closer 2-0 series progression than this one in recent history. And wow, it's just crazy. I mean, again, Lethbridge, they have the answers. They have the defensive capabilities. We know what Zuki's capable of, though. And I think, as unfortunate as it is, you know, this game being a 1-goal difference, that goal that Zuki scored is the lesson teacher to Lethbridge that this is what Zuki is capable of. Again, not to devalue what Alden and Jarvie bring to this comp, because they are capable of some of the same things, but it's a tough lesson to learn that forces you down 0-2 in the series. However, Lethbridge now know that Zuki has these capabilities. The onus is on them to shut it down. They've got a reverse sweep ahead of them. Got to take it one step at a time. They've been so close the entire way through. Zuki, the patience here, using a lot of boost. Still conserving 19 though, so the rotation back will be strong enough. The big clear here from Jarvie, forcing it to the inside of King Zero, so an awkward spot to make any defensive play from. Now goes to the back wall. Good follow up there from Wedger. The pre-jump, though, uses a lot of boost, gets it to the ceiling, makes Alden jump for it, but no follow-up shot. Jarvie's on the read. Massive plays from Manitoba. It can be so tough when the offensive opportunity is sent in at the ceiling against you, because if you've got ball cam on, you're stuck staring at the ceiling and you may not be able to see the next attacker coming in the rotation. So it's great to see Manitoba controlling those pushes that are coming from so high up. Speaking of, King Zero, double up the back wall, and Wedger cannot get the shot off. Follow up here, Ball sheet rings it to the top corner. Unable to see it through. Wedger now looking for more offensive pressure. King Zero forced to backpedal. Alden moving quickly with this one. Touch, not quite. what they might have wanted, though, and King Zero will get the clear out. Look at that. Gets it past Jarvie as well, and the challenge on to Zuki, who's going to be at the midfield, though, racing for this one, trying to pry the ball away from Zuki, but it does not work, and Zuki's cooking once again. University of Manitoba for the first goal in game number 3. Oh my goodness, it's just every single time, you know, not to gush too much about it, but I have to say I've seen Zuki play in so many aspects and so many settings now that I know what he's capable of, and it still amazes me the switch that's flipped from time to time when Zuki just gets that avenue and goes for it. And obviously having a team like this with Alden and Jarvie here for University of Manitoba, it is clear to me that this is a team where all 3 of these players can play Rocket League the way they want to play it. And that seems to be working very, very well for them. 2-0 for University of Manitoba here. Lethbridge forced to find the answers. Trying to start early off this kickoff. High pop forced onto Jarvie, who will get the second touch. Wedger with the pre-jump from the heavens. Still finds it, but can't get it out of the corner there. King Zero comes through. It's now left to Ball Sheet here, who will get a decent touch, but Zuki. Oh my goodness, it's WWE out there. No way. No way did Zuki get that bump in the middle of the field. Alden says, all right, here you go. I'll dime you up. What is that shot? Are you serious? Yeah, again, I have no words other than wow. 3-0 for University of Manitoba as Zuki just absolutely just placed that one to perfection. Lethbridge, though, they're still pushing for it. They've still got the aggression going. They've just got to try and find these touches, be secure in their passes, and make sure that they're holding on to possession. As time continues to wind down, the halfway mark has been eclipsed, and Jarvie with the patience here to wait out the early challenges again. Early challenges, something that Lethbridge need to pull out here, but they need to be successful. If you're going to miss the early challenge, you're going to open up a window that Manitoba is definitely not going to let you shut easily. As now played out to Alden here in the midfield. King Zero, big clear on target. Jarvie forced to take it away, does so. But what do they do from here? King Zero, pass down to Wedger, it goes to the corner. King Zero still fighting for it here, and now goes out to Ball Sheet, who again is at the middle of the field. This dynamic here with Ball Sheet being the third player in the rotation, that's a double up for the shot. They fortunately make contact with it. Wedger tries to send it back, fairly open look. Jarvie turns it aside, and Alden is the one who clears it out to Zuki again. Another connecting pass, high up off of the ceiling. Zuki still manages to get a touch out of that one. And King Zero takes it aside. Another little double commit here. Fortunately, they keep possession though. Wedger, quick flick, does not find its way past the defense. Minute and a half to go. King Zero, high, quick touch to the ceiling. Ball Sheet still waiting on the outskirts. Now decides to go for it. Turns, jumps way too early, and Zuki will get the better of that ball. Towards the back corner here. More time off the clock. Manitoba very happy to play conservatively here. King Zero sends that shot, though, and nobody's home to save it. First one for Lethbridge, and they've got a little glimmer of hope here in game number 3. And Ball Sheet doing a good job of running interference. Returning the favor there to Zuki with the big bump. Zuki was likely the best defender with a chance to save that ball away. As we near the final minute here, finally see Lethbridge starting to wake up just a little bit, playing smarter, not necessarily harder, but just trying to take advantage of the few and far in between missteps that we've seen from Manitoba. King Zero now to the corner, can't find it. Next in rotation is Ball Sheet. Wedger gets demoed, so it's a 2-person push. Oh, but King Zero did not get in front. Oh, Ball Sheet not happy about that pass going wayward. Understandably so, but Wedger tries to force it back. Zuki in rotation takes it aside, beats the first on an early flick. The second's already gone, and Wedger is now just on King Zero. And yeah, that stings. It stings that this might be the end to the series, but it happened, and there's no denying that it did happen. So for Lethbridge here, a potential tough ending unless they can find some teleportation into the back of the Manitoba net. Instead, it's Alden and Jarvie both rushing for that one. They want this dagger in the coffin of University of Lethbridge. And my goodness, I mean, you still cannot take away from Lethbridge's performance here up against Manitoba in this series. The games, my goodness, they were a thrill to watch here, but now we truly see the full force of a 3-strong Manitoba and what they are capable of. And this being my first time watching and casting over this team, I can tell they've got something special going on. So it'll be great to see where both of these university teams progress from here. But for now, in this second Sunday scrim on the Criius Gaming channel, in 3-0 fashion, the last goal will not be sent in, but it will be University of Manitoba taking the 5-1 victory in game number 3 and winning this second Sunday scrim on the Criius Gaming channel. A huge congratulations to University of Manitoba on their win. First 2 games, incredibly close. I mean, even, goal line aside, the third game as well, close. But it is Manitoba who prove victorious. I have a feeling this is not going to be the last we see of Manitoba or of Lethbridge. So I am very excited to see where both of these teams go. But that is going to do it for tonight's Sunday Scrims. We're going to send it back on over to Brody and the Criius crew to wrap things up. Again, my name is Galgan. I hope you enjoyed these casts, and we will see you all for the next Sunday Scrims.
Wow, guys. Oh my god, what a second series of the night. Quickly, before I get into the debrief here, huge shout out again to Galgan for casting. That casting was amazing, right guys? Like, oh my gosh. It's like, I compare it to like the casting I was attempting to do on last stream, and it's just like 5 levels above. Like that was truly amazing. So be sure to check out Galgan on his personal Twitch. He does all kinds of casting for all kinds of leagues. And honestly, the RLCS needs to pick up Galgan because that is some of the best casting out there. Some of the best casting I've ever heard in my life. Now, with that, quickly, crazy series. That first game, I think we went 8 minutes without a goal. 0-0 overtime. You rarely ever see that. And once again, huge shout out to University of Lethbridge and University of Manitoba for making their Scrim Stream debut. And I'm pretty sure UofL joined us on a pretty quick turnaround as well. So wow, what an absolute fantastic night, guys. Quickly, I want to shout out Limerito and Tritez for the follows, both UofM supporters, I believe, in the chat. Thank you so much for joining the Criius crew. Great to have you on board. We have to have hit 100 followers by now, so thank you, everybody. Quickly, there you go. There's Galgan's information there, dropped by Zuki. And massive shout out to Jarvie and Alden for being super subs. Jarvie, a huge Criius crew supporter. Loved watching you play in action there tonight. And Zuki, super subbing for Criius and then representing his own UofM in the second game there. 108 followers? What? Oh my gosh. Thank you everybody for tuning in and following today. It was an absolute pleasure. And like we said, we won't be going away. 1 bit cheered by Alden. 14 bits with the P-Siffle emote as well. Huge shout out to P-Siffle. Absolute legendary streamer out in Manitoba. And huge shout out to all the people from Manitoba that tune in. We love you all. I'm from there myself. I miss it. Great community out there. And we will definitely raid Kyle. Can someone do that for me? Because I don't have the Twitch page open. But once again, I'd like to shout out all the teams that participated. And once again, always feel free to reach out to Jordan and I on social medias in our Discord to questions, queries, concerns, ideas, feedback, really anything. If your org would like to participate in these scrim streams as well, please reach out to us. We love competition. We love growing the community. So please check us out. And yeah, Ryzen, definitely contact us if you get a team set up for Notion. I owe 1 more shoot a hoop and I'll get the ball. And then with that, we will coordinate with Kyle Clutch getting a raid going. But here is my hoop shoot. Raid. Oh god, I gotta go now. Okay, shot. We made the last one of the night. Let's go, gamers. Okay, all right. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great night, everybody, and enjoy the Kyle Clutch content.